Hello. It's time for more Minecraft on Team Deathany Viewer SMP. Let's hop on into the live chat. So I think it's only us so far. I don't know if anybody else is going to show up tonight. We didn't really stream last night, or at least I didn't stream, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't skip 2 nights in a row. We were going pretty heavy on the streams for a little while. Perhaps a little bit heavier than we can maintain in the long term. But it's best to keep it up, keep it going. I think Deathany was saying something about maybe having like specific days scheduled for the streams of the server. Seems like it might be a good idea. I've got to earn a little bit more netherite to pay for this ship that I commissioned. Pretty nice ship. It's maybe a little bit stubby, but it's pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I want to take it out on a, what do you call it? I want to take it for a, I'm going to go sailing in it. But it's not really done yet, is it? I wonder... I could probably take it on a modded server and sail it. Well, let's go and... maybe I should go grab one piece of netherite. The other thing I really need is feather falling. If I could get a feather falling villager, that'd be pretty nice. Better than like re-rolling feather falling one time on the crafting table, or the enchanting table rather. You could just permanently get access to feather falling. I think I will head back over there. I can get there really fast now because I put down a soul soil path. Wee-hoo! Good for local area travel. I'd say the biggest problem is that I've got to climb this thing. Actually, I bet if I put a portal down there, it would link one directionally. I'm gonna try it. If I can get a one-directional portal, that would be good. Yeah, let's put it like right here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. And a flint and steel. And yeah, we'll put it like right here. I don't know if this actually lines up perfectly, but it might. It'll save time one direction. I could even link it to a like basement portal, maybe. Okay, we'll link it on up. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. And I almost want to leave this here and just take out another one. Might as well. I've got extra. I know where I keep more obsidian still yet. Okay, so let's see what this portal does. I'm thinking it's just going to take us there, and I think in the other direction we're going to end up high. Wait, what? Where are we? What happens if I go back in here? So many pickaxes and swords? Yeah. Well, that's weird. So I went back through and I'm up here. What happens if I go back again? I like to have all the tools for every job. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure how this happened. So the portal is right there. I don't normally use coordinates, but I think for the purpose of messing with portals, it's okay to me. So it's like 0, 57, negative 29. And we have, what, a ladder here? We just fall down. And this, yeah, this portal's like basically right in the same place. So, negative 43. Where's negative 20, 40, 29 is this way? Interesting. So if I were to move the portal over here, it might link the way I was trying to get it linked. Let's try that. Or actually, before we move it, let's actually just place it. Okay. Just make a new one. See if it links up correct. Ow. Ow. I didn't grab the starter. There we are. Doo-doo. And my screen is so wide when I stand on that. You want to see my enchantments? Alright. So, here's my hat. Prescience. It has the ability to predict the future. Not really, but you never know. You might get isekai'd or something. You might as well name your equipment something where you might get a special power. Propriety. It's my, nothing special about it. I don't put thorns on my armor. Oh, you want to see my sword? Persistence. This one is mending. Or no, it's sharpness and everything else. And perseverance is my primary one that I use for most things because it's got smite 5 on it. Usually fighting zombies most of all, and it does the one-shot kills. Phonophobia, it's sneaky fast pants. Paradoxicality is these shoes. I kind of used the wrong name. I should have named my bow Paradoxicality. Instead, my bow's name is Persuasion, but it's kind of cool too. I really like to have cool P names for my equipment for some reason. Parsimonious. This is an axe for getting rich. Permanence. Just a silk touch shovel. Oh, and I need my wings, paper wings. I could have come up with a better P one, but that's just what I came up with. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, so I think that if I link this one, I'm just gonna go up. No tanking axe? What is a tanking axe? Alright, so we linked correctly back to here. No. An axe for PvP? We don't have PvP on this server. If I was going to use PvP, this is a Java server. I would probably use persistence because you'd be able to hit more often. And it's almost as powerful as an axe. No, this server's not like that. Alright, so I'm here again. I need to delete... Do I need to delete the other one? I think I do need to delete the other one. I want to collect that obsidian anyways. Probably need to delete it from both sides, so yeah, let's head down there. Oh, that's not how we get down there. Yeah, we're like a fun family type of server. I play this with like my sister and people like that, and they wouldn't really want to play if it was PvP. I think I've reached the point where I'm not such a PvP person anymore. Hey, Maharo, thanks for the like. I used to enjoy a lot of PvP games like Super Smash Brothers, but like I was always so much better at him than like my friends and my siblings that they didn't want to play them with me. So I kind of got over the whole PvP stuff. I never really did PvP on Minecraft at all. I don't have any. Oh, there we go. I'm more of like an adventure player. So this one. Wait. Oh, I was supposed to go there. Hmm. Oops. Oh, well, I think I can go. Did I go find it? Yeah, I think I can go find it. Find it manually. I have no idea where that was actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I just leave it and not worry about it? That might be the best way to deal with it. I thought it was maybe over here somewhere. I'm gonna just look around and see if there's some random nether portal just sticking out somewhere. I wasn't really thinking when I saw it. Uh, Maybe over here, possibly. Hey, Baji. Thanks for the like. Maybe while I'm out here, I might. Oh, it's a hidden creeper. Hidden creeper in the bushes. The portal ought to stick out like a sore thumb. Man, my bow's doing good damage today for some reason. I don't normally get that many insta kills in a row. Inventory's pretty full. Yeah, it's like I'm getting insta kills always. What is the deal with that? Hey, Sam. Thank you for the like. What's going on, man? That portal may be farther away than expected. Yeah, there's one thing I regret about this not being a PvP server. It's that I can't shoot my friends with arrows of healing. That's my one regret. What is going on in here? Oh, just one torch. Thought somebody had like a secret thing going on. No, it just looks like a regular old cave. Yeah, I think if the portal was over here, I'd have seen it. It's not a big deal to have some random portal that's going to link up funny. So I guess it might ruin another one of my linkings. I think the one thing I need to do is get like an easier way to get to the like an easier way to fall down. A way to just go through the portal and fall down to the locale layer. We kind of got a setup where the near the surface or near the roof. There it is. Near the roof of the nether, we have like our ice highway and our super fast like highways. And then at the netherite level, we have like wide dugout like fields basically. So I think the idea is that like the local portals, like you just go around the netherite layer to the various portals. And if you want to go somewhere really far, you go up to the nether roof area and do the ice highway. Alright, once I defeat... There's a jungle right here? I didn't know there was a jungle right over here. Oh yeah, this is visible from the village. I should have remembered that. To take a peek in this jungle. Run out of room there. I think maybe the reason I don't know about this jungle is because it's a really oh, okay, it's not a jungle. That's just a jungle tree. Okay, no wonder I didn't think there was a jungle here, because there's not. You know, I also need to find another trident for myself. Or I need Smokey to bring back the trident I gave him. He doesn't play anymore. What is down here? Must have been down here before. Hey, Bito, what's up? I don't remember this. Am I using Optifine or Iris? I'm using Iris. Thanks for the like, Noi. I'm using Iris shaders and... You get the top fan badge earlier? Noise. Noise. For some reason it doesn't show me that badge. But I remember seeing you around. Do you have Java, Noi? You have Java Minecraft. I think we're full right now on our server, but we are watching out for people who watch our streams that have Java and can play with us. Or when we do get some open slots. So we fixed that weird nether portal. I don't want to just like get my nether portal situation nice and solved. That way I can travel much easier back and forth to the Pirate's Cove. So the slow part right now is when I walk out of here, I gotta find the hole to fall down, which is right here. I guess it's not that bad. It's pretty darn close. Wonder where would this hole fall? Hey, Randy, thanks for the like. If I put a hole in here, so it's like this way several spaces, and then this way several spaces, it would be kind of like over there some. So let's go down there and see what's going on. So if we're over there some, looks like we'd be in lava. I guess that's about as good as we can have it for now. But hey, we don't actually have to go up anymore that way. We can just hop on in here. And then we're up. It's so easy. Let's see if we got a new baby villager to work on. Because I would really... There's two things we still need that I think of right now. We need a Fortune 3 book villager. And we also need a Feather Falling 4 villager. Oh yeah, we got a new villager. He's ready to go. I think we could take him to school. We also need to make some money here. Get some trades in order. I'm the official treasurer of the server, because I get the good deals. We gotta clean this inventory out. Yeah, so I've got too many pumpkins. What? Okay. I got some other random garbage. Oh, I had lapis room in there. Probably need the lapis for some. I want to keep that actually. Probably need some lapis for doing some enchantments here soon. Level 32. You know, in the time that I've been here, they might have actually reset their trades. Let's go ahead and carry some melons and pumpkins with us. Yeah, see, he's already got some new trades. I also got to do a harvest. Hey, Aldrin, thanks for the like, man. Gotta get that money. We actually do have an automatic pumpkin and melon farm now, and it's helping a lot. I've got 3 villagers to sell to, so I'm running through these pumpkins and melons real fast. Each villager is up to 24 melons and 24 pumpkins every day, transformed into emeralds. Seems like sometimes They don't quite do all of the refreshing. Or I guess maybe sometimes they do 2 refreshes. Like before the second refresh is needed. This time I got, I think, all 24, 20, whatever mini you can get from these 3 guys. I think I got all of them for the day. And oh, I've got too much money. What a problem. Okay, so we need a boat. I got a boat. So we're gonna take this boat and we're gonna move this guy. This is gonna be the school bus. We're gonna take him to school. With the goal being, make him a fortune. Or, alternatively, make him feather falling. It's been a while since I've had a villager who was unwilling to work. Oh, I've got 2 ancient debris in there? Sweet, that means I actually have enough ancient debris to pay Deathany. That's wonderful. I died not too long ago, and I lost basically almost as much as this. I had probably like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I probably had like 7 or 8 different netherite items on hand, and I lost like 6 of them when I died in a snowbank. I got blown up by a creeper. And when I got back, the only sword or the only item I could actually recover of all the things that I died with was this sword named Persistence. So it's kind of a lucky sword. It was kind of ironic being that's the one that had the name Persistence. Wasn't ironic, actually. Coincidental be the better word. Hey, Dia, thanks for the like. They never given you that badge? Yeah, I'm surprised that you didn't get the badge, Dia. It's like an automatic thing, though. I don't have control over it. I also don't even get to see it, which confuses me. It's like, it tells you guys that when you get that badge, but it doesn't tell me. So then, like, somebody that doesn't have the badge, they could just come up to me and say that they got the top fan badge, and I wouldn't know if they were telling the truth or not. But I know who's been in my chat for the most part. The names that I see every day. Hey, look, it's the answer. Hi. Okay. Hello. Oh, Foster. That's crazy how you popped up at the same time as the answer. Radar, thanks for the like. Alright, so I need to get... Ooh. What do I need? Thought this place was happening. What's the place? Just me and you right now. School has started. For most people. Alright, so where do I have... Oh, here they are, lecterns. That's what I was looking for. You're not cool if you don't go to school. I gotta make sure I don't hit this dude. But... No! He's sleeping in Buster's bed. Actually, that's not a problem. Wake him up. Give him a job. No, we'll move it a little closer. There we go. He takes the job. Curse of binding. No. I'm gonna accidentally hit him, I think. Yeah, it's a little awkward in here. I'd say I'm not a fan. Whoa. Yeah, we need to get him out of here. Oof! Almost punched him in the face with the axe. I guess punching wouldn't be the right word, would it? I almost axed him in the face with an axe. Fire aspect 2, we don't actually have that. Now the question is, do I stop for fire aspect 2? I think the answer is no. Because I want either fortune or feather falling. Like if I were to get fire aspect 2 as like a secondary thing, I'd be cool with it. Unless there's another baby villager right now. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to veto your study path here, good sir. I respect your work, but it's just not. I mean, Lure 3 is actually another cool thing that we don't have. But once again, we have a pressing need. And you're not filling our need here. Depth Strider 2. We don't actually have a Depth Strider 3, but we've been kind of making do without it. I'm gonna end up like axing this guy in the face. Riptide 1. Knockback 2. Nothing. Efficiency 1. Oh. Nothing. Nothing. Scooch. Nope. Whoop. Might take a little bit to get the right one. I guess the tricky part is, like, it's not like having a level 3, level 30 enchantment. Like, you got a pretty high chance of getting something like a low level or not good. Whereas, like, a level 30 enchantment is going to be more tilted towards the good stuff. I'm really surprised we don't have a Fortune 3 yet. Oh, is it daytime finally? I think it's daytime. Let's go ahead and put that bed back. Put the bed back and beyond. Oh, nope. I didn't mean to get in the bed. Ah! Quick charge. Nope. Probably gonna have to break this bed. Fortune 1's not quite good enough. Channeling. Are you sleeping? We already have a Thorns 3 book. I personally don't wear Thorns 3 though, because it interferes with me when I'm trying to mess with villagers. Riptide 3 seems a little bit appealing, but I don't even have the trident yet, so I'm not worried about Riptide 3 right now. I lost my trident actually. It was a sad day. But sometimes you lose things. It didn't take me long to get most of my stuff back, but trident, it's going to be tricky. When I originally got my trident, it was back when the server was undergoing a permanent storm. Oh no! Oh man, I whacked him. I can only afford to whack him one more time. Let's just go and make sure that he'll be okay. There's actually a good reason not to have sharpness on your axe, I think. The times when you want sharpness on your axe, like basically never. Times that you don't want sharpness on your axe, basically always. At least on Java. So, I need a potion of healing. Do we have any? We do. It's oh yeah, we can throw it at him. That ought to heal him all the way, I would imagine. Yeah, he's probably all healed up now. Alright, we can put that bed back because it's probably day by now, right? Oh no, it's not day, it's not day. Darn it. Depth Strider 3, we don't actually have this. But considering we have a Depth Strider 2, I'm not going to hold out for Depth Strider 3. Because the Depth Strider 2 was working. Fire Protection 4, I don't know if we have that either. Focus. There's something I truly do need though. I mean, if I get Fortune 3, I'll take Fortune 3. Well, what I really want is Feather Falling 4. Oh, you're making me choose. Oh my god. Do I do Feather Falling 3? Knowing that I could keep going for Feather Falling 4? This is a hard choice. I could totally just have Feather Falling 3 right now and make it to Feather Falling 4 by just combining 2 books. But it's going to increase the work level. Shoes. You know, shoes are kind of important to have a low work level because they require a lot of enchantments. So we're going to veto. If it was like an armor enchantment. Actually, no, if it was an armor enchantment, which is like just. Oh, Buster's on now. Like if it was on Breaking 3, like I wouldn't be able to do on Breaking 2. Mysterious is the answer. Oh, I'm muted in Discord? Hello?
I thought you were streaming, but you're muted on Discord. And I didn't hear anything when I popped in.
Ah.
And I just looked and, yep, yeah, he is still streaming. I thought you were done for the night.
Oh, no, I was just done with Age of Empires for the night. I didn't play any Minecraft today until now.
Playing Slime Rancher.
Ooh.
I think I must have had access to it through my cousin's Steam. And also, I have like 2 saves on it already that definitely aren't mine. So I'm confused about that. Must do like a weird cloud save thing. That's fun. It started sucking me back in. I had to stop.
Yeah.
Like very strange in a way. Like you get a bunch of slimes, but you can't do anything. You can't sell the slimes. You sell their like products. You feed them, and they produce plorts of different kinds depending on the kind of slime, and that's what you sell.
Lords?
Plort. It's like slime poop.
Ah.
Different ones produce different materials. But having too many slimes very quickly, they just are everywhere, and they're a pain to manage because you try to put them in little fences and they just hop and slide all over the place. Eat things you don't want them to. I had a bunch break into my chicken pen and just start eating everybody.
Ooh. Eating the other slimes? Hey,
Just eating
David.
all my
Going
chickens.
pretty good. Pretty good.
Which the standard ones, the pink slimes, they'll eat anything.
I thought you're trying
And
to raise slimes, not chickens.
I need the chickens to feed the slimes,
Oh.
but they ate all the chickens, so they can't lay eggs anymore.
Well, I've rolled Feather Falling 3 twice. I've been holding out for Feather Falling 4, but I'm starting to regret it.
Weird that only 3 is coming up when we can get so many other good
Well, it's
enchantments.
just the way we got all the good ones is just by re-rolling over and over again. And of course, like the first things, like you just take whatever's really good.
Right.
But then
Now
it's
that you're
like
looking for
easy.
something much more specific, it's going to be tougher.
Yeah. It's like filling out the Monopoly board, but and not quite that hard. Like the McDonald's Monopoly board.
Right, I got all that stuff Serge and I mined up. I gotta
Oh
process
no!
this.
Hit him
I
again.
don't I don't have a nice smelting room around here like I do in the underground city. I don't have a room where I can throw down 5 stacks of iron ore to fortune hit.
You could probably set that up though in the
I know you did dig that weird tunnel down here. Ugh, there's iron golem in it.
yeah, but you also have the place where you're doing the dripping, the drippening,
That's a very small room at the moment.
because you probably want to have the drippening lava next to your smelter.
Well, this is just placing and mining the ore, but I do know what you mean. It would be nice to have a area all made for this instead of just running up and down between the floors.
I'm wondering if I'm actually going to see Feather Falling 4, or if I'm going to end up settling on Feather Falling 3. Or will I even ever see Feather Falling 3 again? I've even passed up on a couple of interesting ones, like Sharpness 5 book. Like, when do I ever need Sharpness 5? Not really, ever. There's nothing that really dies in one hit to Sharpness 5 that... I guess there's stuff that dies in 2 hits to Sharpness 5. Uh-oh. That
Yeah.
doesn't...
Good old morning sickness, or whatever time of day it is. What was it? Sharpness is useful for a couple things, you know, raiding bastions and ocean monuments. Anything in the
Yeah.
end.
I
But we've
guess
conquered the end now, so
Ocean Monuments would be a big one.
yeah, those
Silk
guys are kind
Touch.
of durable. I've
Yeah,
also been
take quite a
meaning
few
to
hits.
Yeah, I've also been meaning to move our big map because right now it's above the patio furniture and it's kind of hard to see. And I kind of feel like the lunch has the right idea, putting it on the floor so you can walk around and look
Oh
at it
yeah,
much
and then you
easier.
can expand it a lot easier as well.
It's-
It's really cool, like if you have like room down there to actually stand, but also glass above it, so there's like a floor above that you can look
Yeah,
through
but with a
glass.
zoomed out map like this, though, it's nice to be as close as possible. So I'm not sure if I would enjoy the glass. Because the problem is that it's like 2 blocks above my head right now,
Well,
and
like,
it's too far away. I use a spyglass to look at my own map.
well, you have the option. You can either be on the glass layer up higher, or you could be standing directly on the maps.
Just climb down into it. Well, that would require, if we wanted to be standing up, that would require 2 spaces of air between that and the
Right. Well,
glass.
you could set up a thing where you could be laying
Crawl around
down.
on it. Yeah, because I guess people walking with their shoes all over the maps may not be the the nicest sounding setup.
Oh man, the deep rolls. I passed up on a fire aspect too. Bane of Arthropods 5. I passed up on that one many a time. I wonder if they made like Fortune 3 harder to get. Because we've never rolled Fortune 3 not once ever in all of these villagers.
Really?
Well, we would have immediately taken it if we did. Fortune
Right.
2. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing to take Fortune 2, but I feel like for the fact that I want both a Fortune 3 and a Feather Falling 4, that if I hold out long enough, I'm going to get one of the two. Getting both might be hard. Oh, another chance of Fire Aspect too. I'm not taking that. They should make this harder or impossible, I feel. But as long as they don't, I'm going to take advantage of it.
Right, like when it'd be harder code-wise, but when a villager is born, he has like a set
Oh
type
yeah,
for every kind, so you just have to make a new one.
right. But you could still give you a chance to like reroll. Like, do you want him to be a
Yeah,
librarian or do you want him to
and I
be
feel
something
like that's
else?
fine because everyone has he could be like good at different things. Trying to find their talent is kind of interesting.
Right.
It's like, okay, no, you're bad cleric, you're bad, uh, like toolsmith. Ooh, you have really good fish, something like that.
Yeah, it'd be kind of like when you're at the enchanting table, you can only reroll. Well, it'd be like when you reroll different types of equipment. He's confused. He's confounded. Starting to approach the longest I've ever spent on rerolling a dude. Going for the record here. Greatest number of rerolls to get the enchantment you want.
So Squash and I have slightly surpassed your iron. We mined 1,344 blocks of ore.
Oh, dang.
That's how many. Oh, unless he's holding out on me. That's how many I have in my shulker box. That's just iron. That's not counting the 2 stacks of gold, half a stack of lapis and redstone that we just kind of stumbled upon, or the 30 blocks of raw iron ore. So this should hold us over for a little while.
I would imagine. And on top of that, there's a few different pieces of iron that we can actually just buy now with emeralds.
Yes.
But I don't think we don't really need to buy armor of iron anymore because I've been
It's probably
buying.
almost as cheap to just get the diamond. Probably had
Yeah,
better deals on it, honestly, because we're looking for them.
there's a second chance at Fortune 2. Maybe they did make a change to where I can't get Fortune 3 now. Fortune 2 would actually be very acceptable compared to like Feather Falling. Because a pickaxe doesn't really have that many different enchantments on it. Like 4. But a shoes. Do shoes have the most enchantments of anything in the game, or is that like maybe swords instead?
Like shoes are definitely up there. You got your feather falling, your depth strider, your unbreaking, your
Hey, Santa,
mending, your
thanks for the
protection,
like. Soul speed.
soul speed, possibly frostwalker.
Frostwalker or Depth Strider, one of the two.
Oh right.
Ism, thanks for the like, man. Devon, thanks for the like. Oh man. I've never counted the number of times that I re-rolled a villager,
Are
but
you
I would
counting now?
guess I'm not counting now either, but I'm guessing I'm near the record. Oh yeah, I did get Feather Falling 3 a couple times. Quick Charge 3 is actually pretty interesting too. That's another one that would make a decent option later if I didn't. I think I might have should have. No, we got a power 5. I'm sure we have a power 5 seller. If we didn't, I probably should have taken it. Because getting power 5 again could be tricky.
Oof, this hallway needs to be bigger. It is full of iron, and I've barely put a dent into my inventory with this stuff. I took like a 2-hour nap when I got home, so I should be good for a while.
Yeah. Did you pay the iron price?
Definitely up there.
By the way, I did lock your bedroom. But he
That's fine.
wouldn't get in there.
Seem to love that aquarium. It is very nice.
Oh man, this guy's gotten really stingy with his trades lately. I guess it wouldn't take me this many rolls to get Feather Falling 4 once if I was on the enchanting table. But
If you multiply that by however many times everyone is going to want feather falling.
yep, then it'll end up being a time saver. Unless it ends up taking me like an hour to do this, but
And then no one ever wants shoes again.
yes.
We do have a number of people that like to not wear armor, I've seen.
True.
Cat, definitely. Surge doesn't wear a hat, I've noticed.
I'm thinking about getting like a texture pack that just completely hides chainmail. I don't know how that would be done or if it exists.
You could probably just make a transparent texture or just no texture for any of the armors, really.
I think though that maybe the enchantedness texture is shared across all the armors, possibly.
I
If
kind
it,
of thought it was. It's like, I think it's applied to the texture because things with like open face plates, your face isn't glowing.
oh, true. That'd be good then, because I think the only reason anybody would want to wear chainmail is because they want you to see their skin. So we just get that texture pack and just have everybody wear it, or anybody who wants to wear it. Like I'd put it on, and then anybody on my stream that likes to have their skin showing, they just use chainmail, then that's what they'll get. Seems like the easiest way to do it. Only problem with it is sometimes, like a monster with chainmail, we won't really realize it, and it'll be like, why did he take 2 hits?
If you crit, most of them still go down in 1.
Yeah, I've been not critting a lot because like
It's just a habit I have.
I get 1 shots with most things now that I got netherite.
Same, but I just have that like ingrained in me.
Okay, we got it. Feather falling 4.
It does exist.
Paper. I need paper. Paper.
There were some under
Before
the
he
steps
forgets.
last I checked.
Under the steps. Gotta get the paper. Okay, there's paper in here. Paper. We're gonna do it. Gotta lock him down. It's kind of a big mistake to not already have the stuff on you, because I've seen it before where he would just like, or one of my
Walk
villagers
away and forget somehow.
yeah, just forget like the amazing trade that I just found for him.
Oh, my dripstone is growing nicely. I hear a bunch of zombies though, and I'm not sure where those are.
I also hear zombies. It's probably in that same little like weird cavers.
Oh, yeah, because there's a bunch of caves around the dripstone. It was like our earliest one we hit with your staircase. One of those like sideways diagonal messes.
I've got money. I need a book. I had books in here. I've got library bookshelves. We'll just break some.
I like my lava storage, but I wonder how I can expand it.
Is it the dripstone lava storage, or is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's the lava formation system. Or do you actually have storage too?
Remember that the thing you shoved your head in and lit on fire?
Oh,
The
you put
glass
some
plates.
up there after you.
Yeah, those are all storage.
Like overflow zone.
Yep. Like the cauldrons are full. I just put the extra over there.
I feel like you just want more cauldrons, especially with the fact that you have so much iron. And then it'd also be just as easy to store them in there. While at the same time never having to transfer them.
Oh yeah, I guess we do have a lot more iron now.
Oh no, I missed David's comment. I don't know if you're still there, David. Going pretty good. I'm just trying to... Well, I just did actually accomplish getting the fortune... Not the fortune, the feather falling 4 book. I think next up is I'm going to see what all of his trades are. And if we're lucky, we might cover another missing trade. Always good when you can cover multiple trades with one villager. Not a very high chance. Like, a number of times that I actually had to re-roll to get a cool trade. It's quite high. It might be actually a little bit higher chance than you'd think, because I think the final, like, master level trades and whatnot, they're probably more likely to give a high level enchantment.
I would hope so.
Yeah. I would expect, like, the low levels to,
I'm very surprised, that the low levels can give us stuff like mending and feather falling 4.
I figured, like, if they had a smarter design, it would be just, like, low levels give you, like, level 1 on breaking or something like
work in that.
Glad they don't change it at this point, though, because that would just make it annoying. And this guy's got high prices because I've already, like, hit him in the face with an axe twice.
Actually, it doesn't tend to be the best for business deals.
Yeah. It's okay, though. It's not too expensive, and maybe he'll forgive me better or sooner as I'm trading with him. Ooh. Oh man, he's making me pay double for lanterns.
I think there's something you can do to raise your kindness with them again. I don't think it's trading, though.
I think they forget eventually, just over time.
Right, they do. I'm pretty sure on that. But I think there's also another way just to raise it back up in case you accidentally smack him.
I feel like he's still angry at me in, like, deeper ways. Like he's producing Curse of Vanishing Book. How about this?
Bet you want one of these.
Water. Probably shouldn't take any more squid ink. That's just the easy next thing. No, we only have 7 left. Hey, man, thanks for the like. Alright, so I gotta rethink how am I gonna get this guy to the next level without spending too much money. I think it's gonna involve... Yeah, he wants me to either get Curse of Vanishing ink sacks, and... Yeah, I just can't. With Curse of Vanishing books, buying a bunch of those, we're not going to be doing that. I think I'll go hunting first for ink sacks. I don't know how easy it'll be to find them, but gotta be better than buying a stack of Vanishing books.
We don't really want those. So Bedrock has a system called popularity. Well, Java has reputation. Different systems for villagers, weirdly enough.
You know, I do have my feather falling books right now. I think I could just forget about this guy and like give him his little spot. Gotta go get a
Yeah.
bed.
So the only ways to increase it is, yes, by trading, which can get you a max value of plus 25. Whereas attacking can get you a max value of minus 200. So if you hit them enough times, no matter how much you trade with them, they will be upset.
Mm-hmm.
But attacking decays the quickest. So eventually he'll forget about it.
I think somebody yoinked the shoes that I was planning for Deathany.
Ooh. What were they? Diamond, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they were diamond shoes, and they had some. I think they had at least 2 things on them.
I think I saw those last I played. They were just in a random chest somewhere.
Yeah, well, I had like 2 pairs, and one of them had more than the other pair. Maybe I'm thinking wrong, but I think
Because
it'll
I
be
did just
fine.
see a bunch of name stuff on top of the smithing table.
Yeah,
But I
the
don't
name
remember.
stuff is for Deathany. Suppose I could have been a little more careful with it.
So I've got the same blue socks that I've had since pre-Dragon. Pre-Ancient City, even.
Depth Strider, Feather Falling, Protection, and Breaking. Gotta think if I'm missing anything. Oh, Protection 4. And Thorns. Yeah. It's a good thing I held out for Feather Falling 4, because I'm already putting, like... This tournament of items involves 1, 2, 3... At least 4 levels of trades. Well, I mean, not levels, but... I gotta think if there's one more piece would fill it out. Maybe I should go ahead and hack on one of those Soul Speed 3s. If I have one. And that would really round it out. Yeah, I hope Deathany doesn't die with this stuff. This is like, I'm gonna have her set up, like, pay for her pirate ship. I'm gonna give her the full set of named armor, fully populated, all decked out, with everything except for Sneak 3, because we still have to earn more Sneak 3 if we're gonna be giving more out. How much is their FF4? Feather Falling 4? I'm not sure. Around 40? Don't know. I don't pay attention to the prices because like I have all the monies. What I
Money
want
is
is
no
the high
object.
trade.
Yep, it's 40.
Oh wow. I guessed perfect. Hardly a guess, is it?
You just knew, but you didn't know you knew. Ooh, 1 emerald for an emerald. 1 emerald for an emerald. 1 emerald for a lantern.
Oh, you could if you could. He's charging me 2 for those lanterns.
Yeah, you want to throw me some emeralds? I'll buy them up.
Yeah, sure. Where you at?
I'm down hanging out with them.
There you go. Okay, so I need to go to the Pirates Cove and check to see if there's a Sneak 3 book. Or not Sneak 3.
I think there's a
Soul
couple
Speed 3.
ones. Oh, Soul Speed. I've got no idea. I don't think I've seen any of them.
I think I've already, like, I used one of my old shoes, and I lost those shoes. Very sad thing. Check Ender Chest Room. What is an Ender Chest Room? Just some Soul Speed. Well, another chest. Oh, like in the Nether. The only place I'm thinking there would be one is by my villager trading zone. Because I actually did catch quite a few there, and I could probably even build one. with the way I have these shoes, I've already got the tournament of items basically full, and I just need one more item to fully max out my tournament of items.
Librarian leveled up. His next thing is Respiration 3 and a clock.
Well, Respiration 3 is, I mean, we have it already, but it's kind of cute. Kind of cute.
But it is a top tier for what it is.
Yep. Well, I mean, eventually we'll be able to, like, remove some of those villagers because they'll be redundant. Maybe ship them off somewhere else. We've got lots of Soul Speed 3 iron boots. As far as books go, I think I've kind of... Oh, I found one. There's just one chilling in there. I think it'll make Deathany pretty happy, but I'm pretty sure she's going to die with it at some point. That's going to be pretty sad. But maybe she'll be extra careful once I give her this stuff. While at the same time, she'll also be harder to kill. Yeah, I'm setting her up with thorns and everything, even though I don't put thorns in my own stuff. Because I'm worried that she'll go AFK or fall asleep. And at least the thorns will give her a shot at killing something that attacks her.
Right.
Like, if she goes to sleep somewhere really dangerous, it's not going to help. But,
Yeah,
like,
but it'll help with like the occasional single thing that might sneak through
right.
like the house.
Yeah, it's like there was one skeleton that found her. She would kill it just by thorning it to death. Technically, her equipment's going to be, I guess, minus the sneak 3 being missing. Her equipment is going to be more fancy than mine. I wonder, though, if I should actually netherite her armor for her, or if I should just give her the netherite separately and let her decide what she wants to netherite, because I feel like a netherite sword is probably more important.
Ow.
What happened?
I went into the floor under the lava room, which is
Uh-huh.
immediately drops into that cave. Took out
Oh,
a skeleton, and
you,
then a creeper
oh,
pressed himself right up against my face.
I
Took
thought
out
you
half my
guys,
health.
thought you got struck by lightning.
No.
That's the sound you always
I,
had. It was
I
somebody
like
getting struck by
panicked.
lightning.
He scared me so bad that like I turned around, he was just right in my face. That I like jumped and hit E and opened my inventory. Could have been bad. I could have accidentally thrown something out and he would have blew it up.
Oh yeah. Wonder if that's ever happened to me. I didn't realize it.
I know. I'm pretty sure I've panicked and pressed Q like many people and thrown an item.
Yeah,
But I have no memory of it getting blown up.
I was flying in the Nether the other day, and I fell into the lava, and like out of like emergency feelings, I switched my armor on to my for my elytra, and I was so worried that, oh, did I drop something in that lava? And apparently I did not. I was happy.
Yeah, this is the worst shaped cave ever. Lighting these things up are such a nightmare. On the upside, he didn't blow up through the floor and spill lava everywhere, so that's good. That could have been a mess if he was like 2 blocks taller.
Confused. I think I just put a book away on accident with the inventory tool, and I don't see it in there. Alright, so I'm confused as to what I'm missing here. Got Depth Strider, Feather Falling, Protection, Thorns, Mending, Soul Speed, and Breaking. Protection. Okay, so I've got 6 on here. So she'll get 7. So actually, I could have used Soul Speed 2 books. Maybe I should use Soul Speed 2 books. I'm gonna go check for Soul Speed 2 books, because that would make more sense given the actual enchantments that are going to end up on there. So I've got the nether like rigged really nicely for at least me and Deathany, I guess. I put a soul soil path in.
Oh.
I also put in another portal so that you don't have to climb the ladder. So you can fall down into the bush, and on the way back up you can just hop in the portal. I'd say it's a pretty good way to have local area transit. I didn't mean to come in here.
I'm gonna try and keep track of how much iron I make from this.
How are you getting the iron?
Smelting it up from our caving. So I've got the blast furnace on the floor in the lava room. So minimal transport there. Just don't really have storage though for the iron and stuff.
Do you have enough lava forming there to actually like outpace your usage?
Probably not, but I've got enough backlog that I
Store
think
it
it
up.
should work. I don't know, I haven't had like a full time cycle of the lava running out in the furnace yet to see how quick it replenishes.
Do you have it rigged with auto filling
What, the iron?
with hoppers?
No, because then you have to have it auto taking out.
Would that be a
And you
bad
don't
thing?
get experience.
No, you actually do get the experience. It stores it up. But
Where
what you
at?
it gets
In like the
like
hopper
in the
stuff? Or
furnace.
the furnace?
Yeah, the way to pull
Hmm.
the experience out in the end is to just grab one item that's smelted from it.
Ah, I did not know that.
Yeah, so it becomes like basically an XP battery, which is very convenient.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Now the lava thing is like a lava you get 100 blocks or something,
Yeah.
and you can hold 64. But I mean, it basically lets you get full 100 instead of just the 64 from your bucket of lava.
I mean,
You're
I
probably
guess I'll
not going
have
to be.
the hoppers to do this too.
I don't think the hoppers
That's
can help
much
with the
better than
lava.
well, I meant for the iron, but
Yeah.
that's much better than having to constantly refill.
Wait, what? I thought I had 2 soul speed 2. Ah, what did I do? I could have sworn that I grabbed 2 soul speed 2 books. How long does it usually take for one of those lava cauldrons to fill? I'd imagine
Seems
quite a while.
not that long, really. 'Cause it seems to just be. It's kind of like a tree. It'll happen in the next 30 seconds to hour. Somewhere random in there.
Imagine you don't need too many of them. Although it's a little bit different from like the Nether, where you can just like walk 20 blocks
Walk
and there'll just be
down,
like a whole.
scoop up 8 buckets, and then leave. I think already, though, this has been quicker.
And for the fact that you don't actually have to like go anywhere.
I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to use multiple buckets. I can just use the same one. Now it's my turn.
I just realized I have not thought of a name for Deathany's shoes. You gotta come up with a name that starts with D and sounds really cool for shoes.
First thing that came into my mind. Like Vans, but with a D. Call them Dans.
Yeah, I feel like I want to go with something more glory, a word that has more glory about it. Alright, so I've got my tournament of items mapped out. We're going to connect this to this, this to this, this to this, this to this, and then the result is going to go this to this, and this to this, and then the final result will be this to this. I'm going to take a lot of XP, but this is the way to keep the work level down to a bare minimum. I think Cat needs a map and a compass. So that Cat may find the way back there. Very far. Wonder how far is very far. So we're gonna do this tournament of items.
I wonder if it's farther in distance than the coral reef.
I think my audio input actually captured a fart just now.
Is that what that was?
I think so. I drank a soda today. It's messed up my bowels.
Just shot right out the other side. Interesting. That is not what I would have guessed that sound was. It sounded fake. Like a little clown was in your room.
Alright, I gotta actually pay attention here because sometimes when I do these enchantments, like something ends up wrong. This looks correct. Hello, Visum. One thing is I can check the order to make sure I'm ordering it correctly. Okay. This one's not going to matter. I'm a little bit worried about how expensive this is going to get. This is a heavy, heavy, what do you call it? Anvil jobby.
Its fireworks go off.
With the map, we can see the dot. If the dot is in the bottom right corner, you know that you need to travel north and west. And when the dot reaches a side, you know it is time to turn. Killing them with chicken. Or did Visum still have another question? Or did Visum have a question? So I did the first part of the tournament of items. I'm going to go ahead and find them the second level now. It's going to be a lot more expensive than the first layer. I'm probably going to have to do some trading to get the XP for this. For the shoes. So by the way that I've done this...
Did you happen to buy a bunch of compasses?
Oh, I've probably bought lots of compasses. I don't know where I put them, though. They'd maybe be in one of my junk chests in my bedroom.
Okay, because I didn't want to make some if I might have bought them. Thank you. Yep, there's 7.
So each of these items have been worked once. So the second layer is going to count as an item being worked twice. So we do this. And we do this. Alright, we're getting kind of expensive here. But we should be able to pull it off. I think the final level might end up costing like level 30 or higher. But it'll be worth it.
On 15. You sell paper, you don't buy it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna make sure before I use a bunch of my sugarcane. Also, there's a ton of sugarcane. Well, actually, it's only half a chest was left in these little boxes in the shiny room.
In the shiny room?
That was full. The other one is bamboo.
Cool. I did not know about that. That'll be useful.
Because the chest just kept filling up with nothing but sugarcane and bamboo, so I put them in their own spot.
Alright, so the final enchantment is going to cost 32. Holy cow.
I've only got 21. Yeah, around here.
That's what happens when you want to put literally everything you can possibly have on a pair of shoes.
I think my top enchantment for whatever I was doing to it, putting mending on one of my stuff at the end, I think it was only like 26.
Just to put the mending only on there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was after everything else. It was probably my shoes. Maybe one of my tools.
I feel like if I would have done these items in like serial order, it would be technically impossible to put this together. So doing the tournament items saved my bacon there. If it would have been possible to do it serially, it'd definitely probably get close to level 45 for multiple enchantments in a row. Alright, so I've got to earn a lot of money. Which I think I'll probably buy a lot of glass. Maybe restock Arby's more. Buy a lot of cookies.
I'm gonna set up a system to smelt all the iron while I'm gone. I'm going to try to set up a system to smelt all the iron while I'm gone.
Yes. We have to use some real fuel.
As I'm digging dirt with paper.
Hey, Scott, thanks for the like. I feel like that would work. Like,
yeah, they break ground at like fancy construction things. This is the opposite of that. I'm like shuffling paper around and moving some dirt out of the way.
I think it'll be good for me to give Deathany the raw ancient debris so that she can put it on her equipment herself. I think that'd make the most sense. And yeah, I feel like nobody has any reason to dig up a desert anymore. I can buy compasses. Did you actually get a compass?
I got some. I got plenty.
Alright. Did you find them in my junk chests?
Yes.
Awesome. And I figured they'd be in there. Getting to level 32 is going to take a little bit of work. Well, you know what? I still got to put this villager away. Before he like touches himself on fire too many times.
I want that to be happening.
What now?
We do not need any combusting villagers.
No, no. Yes, we don't need our professors to study spontaneous combustion. Kind of funny, the whole mystery about human spontaneous combustion, and that it just stopped happening after product safety became better. So it was never about human spontaneous combustion, it was about the stuff that people were wearing and sitting in.
There was like a brand of candles that had just started exploding at some point. I was watching a video on. Like, yeah, that doesn't sound good.
No, you don't want a candle to explode. Not good. I need to make a bed. There we go. Oh, are you streaming, Buster?
No, I didn't plan on staying on that long. Oh, I was about to say, how do I get the empty buckets out of a blast furnace? But they just flow out with the iron.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I never knew that. That's pretty
Hey,
nice.
Clay, thanks for the like, man. Are you at school right now, Glade? Are you allowed to use your phone at school? Alright, I gotta do a little bit more trading. I gotta put away some of this stuff. The amount of glass we have is very, very high.
That's good.
Oh, you're done with school? Nice, nice. Did you have a half day today? Seems pretty early. Like, isn't it like 11:21 a.m. in the Philippines right now? We're gonna take your bed. Oh, Auntie, thank you for the like, man. Pretty cool. Oh, he's trying to become a warrior. It'll be tricky to get him to go into a spot. I guess he will as soon as nighttime hits. I should just lock him in at night. Till then, I'll just hold on to this. Getting XP might take a little bit, so I think I should maybe work on the next villager. Because I have feather falling, I can probably take whatever is the first thing we don't have. Which I think it'll probably be like maybe fire aspect 2 or flame or something like that. We'll do some homeschooling this time. Riptide? No.
Oh, we had 12 hoppers in there already. Oh well.
Arthropods. So it turns out, if you have the bed aligned a certain way, the villager will just hop out of bed to study automatically. I'm quite impressed.
If you have it a different way, they'll just phase through the wall when they get out of bed.
Raining. So, while I will be more open-minded in his in the option that he will get this time, we have the problem of having one fewer acceptable option. Oh, I didn't mean to get in his bed. Ah. So this still might end up being... I'd say it won't be longer than the first one we did today, but it could be close. Frostwalker 2, I gotta consider if we have that. I think we do. But if we don't, I'll definitely grab it. Nope. You know, at this point, I'd probably even take like a Riptide 3. Maybe even an Impaling 3. Seems like maybe we don't have Frostwalker. Oh, we do have Frostwalker. Okay. Alright, found the Frostwalker. I'm going to continue looking through these just so that I have it in my memory. What we got? I'm good. Oh, thanks, Clade. Channeling. I don't think channeling is worth it. Lure. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Huh? Loyalty. Loyalty 3, maybe? We definitely have Respiration 3. Nope. Infinity. I'm pretty sure we have Infinity. Let me... Too bad that I've got to double check again. But I didn't recall seeing an Infinity book. I think there might be one, though. Because I would definitely keep him for Infinity. Infinity is worth. I don't like holding on to a bunch of arrows. As long as I've got protection, or not protection, power 5 and Infinity, then I can just keep making new bows whenever I need a new bow and be totally fine with it. Okay, yeah, we have Infinity. That's part of the memory game. Let's just finish. Yeah, we have power 5 too. The bows are taken care of. We're not doing Infinity. I would accept a fire aspect too. Slightly annoying to be working on an enchantment that I used to not care about, and now I want. Riptide 2 is not okay. For the fact that we rarely ever need Riptide, like at the very least, he needs to provide me with Riptide 3. Ah. I'd maybe even take a Depth Strider 3 at this point.
What enchantment are you talking about?
What's that?
Which enchantment are you talking about?
Well, there's a few that I'm trying to get. Basically anything we don't have any or yet.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
But I have Feather Falling, a guide that sells Feather Falling 4 books now. It's pretty nice. Are you streaming cuts?
Not right now. I just got off streaming like not so long ago.
Yeah.
So I need a break.
Fine by me. I just asked to make sure, like, when I'm like abusing the voice chat with my stream talk, anybody else is streaming, then I stop abusing the voice chat. Loyalty 3. I almost feel like Loyalty 3 is worth it. I'm gonna check and see if there's already a Loyalty 3 in here. Loyalty 3 isn't really worth it, but if it's one we don't have, then we'll allow it. Seems like it doesn't matter how many times I look at all of these, I never fully remember which ones we have and which ones we don't have. Not like it's not a feature that I have in my brain. Okay, we don't have it, so I guess he is what we're gonna keep. A really weird one to keep, but I'm no longer at a point where I care specifically about which one we get. I'm just trying to complete the collection.
Here, Phantom.
fire aspect 1. That's new. Oh, Bison, you're taking off? Alright, cool, cool. See you round. Fogged 200 blocks? What does that mean? Is that like when you take like multiple levels of colored glass to make it look like there's a fog below you?
Oh.
Oh man, I just bought all these books from him and now I gotta sell it back. Or I could get some fire aspect 1 books. I think that might be kind of expensive. Or at least I'm going to be making books. Oh, you digged them? Cool, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna just see that message in Minecraft.
Oh, still can't talk in the Discord? I'll fix that. I'm going to manually unmute you, and then if you still ever want to mute, you'll just mute yourself, okay? You are muted. Make sure you have the right role. Oh, you're not in the live chatters. Thought I added you to the live chatters. Weird. Alright. You weren't in the live chatters list for some reason. You're no longer server muted, so you should be able to talk. Oh,
I can now, thank you.
excellent. Oh, I missed out on the entire reckoning.
Whole thing gone right before your eyes. Okay, I've got my strange iron contraption set up. It definitely looks like the boiler room from Nightmare on Elm Street, but it'll do.
Wait, what are you building?
Something to smelt this 1,300 pieces of iron while I'm gone.
13. Where are you at? What is this?
Oh, dang, we
Squash and
got
I went
flame
mining
and
last
fire
time we were on,
aspect? Sweet.
Oh, I see.
and we mined 1,340 blocks of iron ore,
What?
and I just
Ooh, and
fortuned
a
it
vending
all,
book?
and I
Why do you-
shoved it
That's
into the
wild.
thing.
What? Why do you need that much iron?
We're out of iron,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure.
so we just went mining again.
Did you get any coal?
I did not see any coal.
Why is coal
Project
so
list
hard
is
to
good.
find?
It's higher up than the rest of the things. We were down in an iron vein, so that's pretty much all we were getting. Yeah, I think for coal, it says, I want to say it's like level 200 or something. Like mountains are apparently very full of iron and coal. Why is there wheat and flesh on the floor? What happened in here?
Yeah, I think if you go down south, or maybe, I don't know, yeah, somewhere south, there's like this, you see mountains and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's some mountain ranges to the south.
Okay, so we got room for 2 more villagers. Well, I guess technically 1, because I've already used the room. And I got like no inventory space. We gotta clean this up. Here. Can you go? Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to maybe sort this someday. Is there anything in here that I don't want to get thrown in? I want to keep this and this.
You think?
Everything else goes.
Do you think Deathany would be upset if I made a carpet duper?
Need carpet
Probably.
that much?
Huh?
I say you need that much carpet?
Maybe. No, I don't want to do that. I'll try to keep it legit. You know, it'd be nice if carpet. So it takes two wool blocks to make 3 carpets, which is kind of a strange number for
you
2 wool.
probably
You
should get
know.
like 16 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, or at least 4. You know, double it. You know what I mean? Instead of like 2 for 3.
I mean, for the longest time, making stairs, which is less than a full block, took more than a full block.
Yeah.
Yaman is the mending man. He's got a bunch of books and chests, last I checked.
I don't know if I still have any, like,
We've probably been taking them all, so you'll have to buy more.
yeah, they're pretty cheap. They're like 14 emeralds, and I've got 3 emeralds. I make tons of emeralds. Like a couple more beds. And everybody can also feel free to take food from the Arby's.
Wait, somewhat?
Food from the Arby's? We got an Arby's downstairs at the community center.
And you said an Arby's? Because
Yeah.
I'm around all these sheep, and I thought I heard Arby's, and I was like, did I hear this right?
Yeah, we got an Arby's.
An Arby's, okay. Where's this Arby's at? I need to see this.
It's in the trading room.
The trading room.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the basement of
Community
the
home. Go down the stairs.
community center.
Yeah, no. So I'm here. This is where you trade everything, right?
Yeah.
So where's the Arby's at?
At this wall.
Oh, this wall. This is what you call the Arby's here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I put
yeah,
a
I
sign up
see.
there a long time ago.
Do you guys have any French dip sandwiches?
No, we just have chicken, beef. Well, we did add a pumpkin pie to the menu.
You're starting to sound more like a Chick-fil-A, okay?
And cookies. We got the golden carrots. Well, we're open on Sundays, so
Oh, wow. So, okay. You had to go for the Sundays, huh?
and actually, Arby's does have chicken tenders. They're just not amazing. There's nothing wrong with them per se, but it's like if you're going to Arby's, it's like a roast beef sandwich with the Arby's sauce would probably hit the spot a little better.
With the Arby's sauce.
Oh yeah, the Arby's sauce. You never had the Arby's sauce before?
Well, not really. The only reason I go to Arby's is for the French dip, and that's pretty much it. Because I like
Yeah.
French dip, and not many places around here actually do French dip sandwiches.
I don't even know what that is.
So what it is? It's like I think it's like a roast beef sandwich. I think, right? I think it's roast beef. I'm not too sure, but you're able to dip in it in this like soupish kind of like. It's like soup. It's called a jus, I think. And
Okay.
you dip your sandwich in it, and then you eat it.
Sounds fancy.
Oh, it's not soup. It's broth, I think.
Sounds too wet.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to soak your sandwich in it and take bites of it, but it's supposed to taste really good, though.
He
Well,
has
dip
gross
mine in there,
eating
honey
habits.
mustard.
Just don't listen to him.
Yes, I mean I do, but I have good taste though, so.
I think I should shear some sheepers because I've been using up all of the wool.
Well, I mean, to be honest, if I'm being completely honest, I've been using the wool too. I just can't share with you what I'm doing with
I
it
did
yet.
just hear about his interest in duping carpets, so yeah, that leads me to be suspicious on that one.
Why is it gotta be suspicious? Like you act like I'm doing something wrong.
It's like I just wanted these carpets just to have, you know?
I know what he's doing.
I'm just gonna go in. He's just got a bedroom just filled wall to wall chests of carpets. Not a single
Wait,
one's
give me that
placed.
green one. Was that one green?
No, there's no green. It's a cyan. Cyan, I think, is what it is.
He's making a giant bonfire. Oops.
You guys are fighting for the sheep. Look at
All
here's a gray.
right.
Here's a gray one.
I'm betting my money on me.
Nope, Yaman got it.
Is there a reason why you need carpets, Yaman?
I don't need carpet.
I mean, not
just need to
carpets, I
make
mean
a
wool.
couple beds.
Oh, I see.
Wait, come here. I have three. I don't need these. Here you go.
I got plenty.
Oh, well, too bad.
I might need to like take a nap, or somebody should maybe take a nap.
It's probably me because I haven't taken a nap in a long time.
Even me. I've been downstairs a while, and I think I'm close enough that they can hear me.
No, it's me. They're after me.
All right, your fault.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
Where's the beds at?
Uh,
First,
here we go.
first
Here we are,
level
here.
basement.
Yeah, I got it.
Deathany's bed is quicker.
B1.
They're gone. No, they're still here.
Funny how I'm making
Yeah, they won't leave, but no more should spawn.
all of the villager trading hall villagers get gray beds. It's like a commune.
Man, mom.
It's nighttime and this villager chooses not to go to bed. What? I guess he knows what's going to happen when he goes to bed. Oh, I know. They can't actually use these beds. I just realized. We've been giving them these beds that they can't even sleep in.
Oh, thanks, Buster. You saved my life.
Yep. There's some reason they won't land near the pole.
Oh, you killed the sheep.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. I just saw it.
No, that was a phantom.
No, you swiped and it hit the sheep and the phantom. And you killed
I don't
one.
have sweeping edge. I guess this is what swords do.
Buster, I literally just witnessed this, okay?
I don't know. This purple wool looks like it's got your name on it. I have no idea where that came from.
Yeah, that's right.
I must have him turned on far enough. I didn't even hear it. I just
I
looked up, smacked the phantom, and like, kill the sheep. Like, what? No.
I saw it.
Impossible.
Friendly creatures is an easy one to turn down.
Especially when you get tired of hear the chickens.
Whose horse is this called Lady?
It would be Deathany's,
Uh,
I think. She also has salt and pepper, which is in the house.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yabin's horse vanished, so we don't know what happened to that one.
yeah, and whose llamas were they? Were they Yamins too? Because remember the llamas disappeared too. Oh, they're still here. What the heck? Okay.
Sorry.
It could be new llamas.
Why? Okay.
It's the
Why
same
is
one.
their chicken leashed to the?
He's the stable master.
Oh, okay, that
This
makes
little
sense.
rascal. His
Okay.
helper is behind the chest here.
Tink, poor Tink. He's not even leashed. He's just like trapped
He's
in there.
just wedged. And this is their apprentice. He doesn't
He
have a
ain't
name
going
yet.
nowhere.
I've just
This one
noticed
is-
this one.
This is a sad stable.
He must be new.
Jeez. What kind of place are you running here, guys?
Hey, those are free range. They got stuck in there on their own.
Yeah, they're
All except
free.
for the first guy.
They're free ranged between two boxes.
Free range wedge between a fence and a chest.
Yep. They can roam freely between those two spaces. Actually, they're not.
All right,
They can't
level
even move
33.
between these two spaces. They're just stuck in that little corner.
We can finally finish this. We have to come up with a name, though. So it's going to start with a D. And it's got to be a cool word. So, time to pop open the list of fancy words. So, D words. Interesting. Diabolical. That's an interesting word. Discombobulated.
Oh no, no!
Oh, I'm getting advertisements now. Positive words that start with
I hear a
D.
dog
Now this
growling
is
again.
actually what I'm looking for. Destiny would be a cool word, but that'd be more like for a weapon.
Now,
Determination.
what shall I bring
That would
on
be
this
a cool
adventure?
word
Got
too,
some
for like a
maps,
weapon.
Got some paper to make
I'm
the
gonna
maps
take
bigger.
note on this. So
I
cool
want
D
a
words.
compass,
So
perhaps.
Destiny.
a pen.
Oh, there's also devotion. Devotion. What was that last one I came up with? Oh, dignity. Man, there's so many cool words that start with the letter D. Dignity. I missed one. There was one that I was gonna put on the list, but I hadn't come up with. Darn it. Well, maybe I'll still come up with it again here. I got dignity. I got devotion, destiny, distinguished. It's not the type of word I'm looking for. Dapper. It's a cool word. Divine. Divine is interesting. I don't know what I'd use divine on. I could easily use one of those four words. Destiny, devotion, dignity, divine. Divine is not like the type of word that I'm looking for. I like the ITY words. So these shoes are going to help Deathany travel quickly. I feel like I could maybe come up with a more apt word for this. What is a docent? I don't know what a docent is. I want to look it up so that I know. DOCENT, docent. Member of a teaching staff or a guide? Yeah, that's not what we're going to use. What is dearth? It's a short word. Scarcity or lack of something? I would say that these boots are going to be pretty scarce. I mean, not everybody's going to have a fully stacked out boot with everything on them. Dearth. Not dearth. Dearth is kind of just weird. I'm going to put it on the list as an option for future D words for making Deathany equipment. Dilemma? That's an interesting word. I probably won't use it, but I'm going to put it on the list anyways. Decadence. Decadence. That is the word for these shoes. Because they have literally everything on them. Decadence. Perfect. We got it. Actually, let me look up the definition of decadence first. Just for curiosity. So, moral or cultural decline is characterized by excessive indulgence in pleasure or luxury. I thought it was just about luxury. I didn't realize that it was about like cultural decline. That's a little bit negative. Decadence. You know, I guess it's okay. We can use a little bit of a negative word here. I don't think people usually consider it like
food before I leave.
negative. I think people usually consider it like
It's one
Like,
downside with carrots and pie.
how
dogs will
fortunate
never
it
eat
is. Decadence. Make sure I spelled it right. Decadence. Decadence. Yeah. These shoes are pretty cool. Alright, so we have fully completed Deathany's equipment. We have Defiance, which is really just like a normal chest plate. It's just got Unbreaking, Protection, Thorns, Mending. Then we have Deluge, which is a helmet which is very helpful for water. With the protection and the respiration and the aqua affinity. We have Discretion, which are just basically normal pants. We have the Decadence, which is like the fully decked out shoes, which I think Deathany's gonna love these shoes because she's gonna have Soul Speed 3, and that's gonna let her travel very quickly along the nether path that I've made. And I'll probably be making more nether paths to connect more things. So that'll be very helpful for fast travel. My biggest fear is that she's going to lose all of these items because she does die a lot. But that's why I put Thorns 3 on there. So hopefully she won't die. Is that my doggy? I'm gonna go ahead and put all these items in my chest here, so that way I have them when I want to give them to her. Yeah. I think I'll probably give her the armor before I give her the netherite. I gotta save this text file that I made. Minecraft D words. The desktop. There we go. Where's this dog at? Is it not actually my dog? Why was it running around me if it's not my dog? There was nobody else in there, was there? Or is there like an invisible person running around with the dog? Is that what's going on down here? I don't know. Anyways. We have completed a task. Although we still have to do a little bit of stuff. We have to we gotta put back the other new villager. I think he's still by the farmers. Oh, I could probably switch back into live chat or unmute myself because it seems like nobody else has been talking.
I have begun the great sail to the Mushroom Island.
Oh, a sail.
And it appears it's past the ocean.
So you won't be able to do it in one.
Actually, unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be through a bunch of mountains and stuff. Direction it's headed, it is southwest.
Interesting.
Which we've sailed over here, went through like a big old river range, and then headed back, and that was it.
Oh, is it
So
like
got
on the
mapped
maps
out.
basically, or like would have been on the maps?
At least this is the direction of it. I guess I'll see how far it is. I don't know how big a fully zoomed out map is.
I'm not quite sure either. So I finished my gift armors, and I'm excited to give them to Deathany. Maybe I should go ahead and put efficiency 5 on this diamond axe. Might as well. Got everything else it needs. I'm gonna have to get some XP though. I think I should probably also check the automatic farm. And actually I should probably harvest this farm as well. I think the villagers don't have enough debts. Continue making more villagers. I wonder if the beds that we've included for them don't count because they can't use them? Or if they don't count because they're too far away? I hear some Minecraft sounds that are not me, and they're not coming from Discord. I think somebody's playing some secret Minecraft downstairs.
Yeah, so I don't hear it either. It's gotta be local.
We had some Bedrock players in the house. They keep their Bedrock secret. They can keep their Bedrock secrets. For me, I'm like so committed to streaming my Minecraft. Like I just won't even play it if I'm not streaming it. I feel like you really shouldn't have to do something. Like when you start like collecting like fans that want to watch what you're doing. Like if they want to watch every day, seems like it's maybe not quite right to take it away from them if there's no extra like cost to you to give it to them.
Trying to get me into streaming. I'm running across a bunch of land. Like, do I really want to start streaming right now?
I'm not trying to guilt you into streaming. Like this is like, it's like I don't want to guilt you into streaming, but at the same time, that's how I feel about the streaming. So it's like, how to fully like, how to describe something like that, where it's like somebody's doing something that's not the way that you would recommend, but you're still okay with it. But at the same time, you still believe in it. Maybe that's not a thing.
No. If I could just hit a button right now, sure, I could stream my journey over there. I have to open OBS, open Facebook, switch to the account, press the 4 buttons it takes to switch to the account, for sure, yes. And then name it. Then stream it.
Yes. Actually, there's a few steps that you have that could be a little bit faster, because for me to do Facebook, I already have my account selected when I get there, because I got like a hyperlink that takes me right there. And that kind of saves a little bit of time.
Yeah,
you can
especially
maybe
with them adding extra steps into it.
I should show you that because it'll make it easier for you. But that's, I think, the only advantage I have. And then I have the disadvantage that I open it up on. I set up the Twitch, I set up the YouTube and the Facebook, all three. And the Twitch is actually the easiest one. Like Twitch is just if I was playing the same game with the same stream title the last time, the only thing I have to do is open up chat. That's not too hard. With YouTube, I've got to set up the playlists. I've got to tag the game over again, and I've got to put the descriptions in again. With Facebook, I've got to tag the game. I've also got to go ahead and like tag Deathany and Buster Beast and whoever else might be on Facebook streaming with us. They're like connected into a group streaming event. Yeah, Facebook is the most involved. And then like Facebook has like a bunch of things that get in the way. Like there's a tooltips section. In the tooltips section, like you have to click it like 8 or
At
9
least
times
3 times.
just to
Every
get
single
through it.
time.
And it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Why it
Like,
has to come back every time you stream.
Facebook is always adding like dumb steps, and it's just ugh. But they also bring in the viewers. At least it's the only way I really get significant numbers of viewers is on Facebook. I don't know why that is, because Facebook isn't. I don't think it's seen as a popular streaming platform, but I guess the thing about it is everybody's already on Facebook, and all it takes is for Facebook to recognize that you like Minecraft, and then suddenly, randomly, as you're trying to scroll through like the birthdays of your friends and like pictures of like their vacation, and then suddenly, bam! Look at this. There's a Minecraft stream. That's way more interesting than these family pictures that are being shared.
There you go.
And then bam! Now you're stuck watching.
Here
a
we
Minecraft
are.
stream. Let's see. So I want to buy a book. I need to get a. Well, I got to get a book, and then I got to give it to him. I
I'm
keep
looking where
losing
I'm
track
going.
of my books.
That is a big old hole in the ground. I was hopping right towards.
Sounds like you're going really far away.
I'm still on the bottom left map actually.
Interesting.
It looks like I'm just gonna have to go south because it's actually not that far west. I thought it was. Also, it seems like each map is about 2,000 blocks. 2,000 by 2,000. When fully zoomed, at least.
I thought efficiency 5 was much earlier. Oh, there it is. Oh man, that's expensive. I think we had a second efficiency 5 that's cheaper somewhere. Maybe not. It's alright, I can afford to pay 64 emeralds for a single book. Totally okay. So I finally took back that laptop that I bought.
Oh yeah, you didn't let it get down to like the final 3 days.
Nah. I've made that mistake with a few products lately, and I did not want to make that same mistake again. It was a real shame because I liked the laptop, but there was just too many problems. First and foremost is not getting all the things I was supposed to get in the box. But even beyond that, it's just...
It's not a good start.
Yeah. Do I have the book? I thought I bought the book.
There's a bunch of flesh floating in this river. That's not a good sign. There's also a torch in a cave, a water cave. I'm not gonna inspect that. Maybe some other time.
Okay, melons, pumpkins, efficiency 5, there we go. I think the only reason I would ever need to use this axe is for breaking bookcases. Maybe... No, that's probably it. Unless... Is an axe the only good way to break mushrooms? Or does a hoe also work for mushrooms?
I think it's axe.
I guess that would be for
Maybe. They
getting
might have
mushrooms.
changed it, though. It makes sense if
Yeah,
they
they
did
could have
change it.
changed it. I don't feel a particular need to try to get more villagers right now, because I kind of... There's nothing I really truly need right now. I mean, the Fortune 3 would be nice, but I'm amazed that we haven't gotten it yet. Well, it's not something I'm in need of at the moment.
A lot of just flesh floating in the river. It doesn't make any sense to me. This part's not even mapped out. How are zombies dying in the river? They drown, they turn into drown.
Oh, it's not
They
even
can't-
mapped out. Or
They
actually,
can't be burned.
maybe
Where I am now isn't.
maybe Cat traveled through that area and killed stuff and went so
Maybe.
fast that
She
it was
went by
still
river.
there when the chunk unloaded.
That would make sense. Looks like I'm opening up into a secondary ocean.
So there's going to be no single boat trip to get there. There actually probably is, but it's probably like...
This looks like we could definitely boat trip so far.
There's a mountain you got to go around, but you have a general idea of a route that can get around it.
Nah, it's rivers all the way around, I can see.
Oh,
I was just
rivers.
going different directions because I didn't
see.
know.
Pumpkin pie. What to do next? Deathany's equipment was keeping me very occupied. And now that I have it... Oh, you know what? I need more netherite. Because basically, 100% of the netherite that I have is already promised to Deathany upon completion of the pirate ship.
I've entered the new ocean and I'm off the map. So I need to find an island to map up on.
Like JoJo, there's like a stone ocean.
It's mostly water. It's a dark oak forest surrounded by birch right here. Not a bad start.
Suppose I should get this, this guy's got to go find his new spot. Must have lost the boat. I don't see it anywhere. Was that the first dark oak forest that you found? I thought we already had dark oak.
Yeah, we've already got some.
What's this guy doing back in his bedroom again? Come on. Come on. Out you go. Out you go. No, 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 no. Don't go into the field. Darn it, I just had you. I just had you. No. Stop. Yes, he listened to me. Oh, nuts. Get in there. All right. Time to take you to work. For your first day on your new job. You're now a professor. Office hours are from now until eternity. Here's your office. Oh no, I'm stuck. You don't get any funny ideas. Come on, it's time to start your office hours. Excellent. So yeah, this new villager has fire aspect 1, which is not great. He also has flame. And mending, but his mending's not even cheap.
I see the island.
Ooh.
So it's not that far. It's only a map and a half travel.
That's
But
crazy.
it's not a straight shot, so you'll have to weave through a bunch of mountain rivers in the first map.
Got an island, boy.
I wonder, is Cat set up somewhere here, or is it just an empty island?
I don't know.
All I see is mushroom. Ooh, I see a name.
I heard you can make brown mushrooms with electricity, and they can create soup from their udders. Not regular soup, but suspicious stew.
Oh yeah, you can like feed them flowers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Make the best food in the game. Ah, I found a cat just standing here.
I suppose that's one of the things we were talking about. That they need to have a cool food system, but then they made it like unstackable and stuff. I should do some nether mining here soon. If I deposit my things. Might do another trade set, actually. Oh yeah, the other part I forgot about. I gotta go check the auto farm.
Question is, are we going to bring some mushrooms with us? Wait, is there only red mushrooms? Or is there brown?
There's brown mushrooms, which you have to hit them with a lightning bolt before they turn from red to
Wow.
brown.
I didn't even know those existed then. That's something we can do at home.
Mm-hmm. Be cool to make an event out of traveling there, but you've already had to go through all that.
This is a pretty short boat trip. Let's see if I can... I didn't bring any wheat or anything with me.
Did you bring a map?
Yes,
Nice.
I've made copies already.
Roost log. I gotta keep some. Actually, I probably need to go mining. Or no, I gotta chop down a new tree, even. I think I'm gonna put the wings away while I'm doing dangerous things. Don't need those. This guy's already recharged. I can't leave here. These guys keep charging their traits.
Oh, I had a banner. I must have quick stacked it somehow before I left. Oh well.
If you use a small map, then it'll take you right to it. Or a big map you can memorize
It's also the only purple thing on a map.
Oh yeah.
We're bringing back the mushrooms.
Or are you gonna do that? Oh, you can put them in a.
Boats.
You can actually put a cow in a boat.
Yeah. Ow. Right in the fish.
You just gotta bring 2 of them.
Yep. And with cat and eye, easy should be easy. Basically straight north. It's like smack in the middle of the new map.
Was that a map that we already had scheduled?
If you follow the directions, you know how we have bottom left? This is bottom left.
So it was gonna be a while, maybe never. We get around to that one.
Oh. It's just one down from where we were. It makes sense they haven't explored this way from Squash Base because it's just a big old ocean right here.
That's where you would find it. I think that's why I've never found one ever. Because I've always been a little bit less on the ocean. Like, if I ever did explore an ocean, it would be like
I just
when I
got
was...
jump scared. We just went right over top of a ocean monument.
Oh man.
I pressed F5 to look back at Cat, and it went across my screen.
You won't be mining for a while.
That was scary.
Can't get milk from those cows.
Yes, you can.
You can get milk from them with the bucket?
Yes. A bowl
Oh,
gives you soup, a bucket gives you milk.
interesting.
I'm confused as to how that science works.
So they're just straight up all around better than a
Ultimate
regular
cows.
cow.
Yes.
Huh. Man, that'd be a useful thing to keep on a boat with you wherever you go.
Wonder
if-
the next map.
Wonder if we should... Do they like have different drops when you kill them?
I think they might drop a mushroom as well as meat and leather.
Well, that'd be
I don't know.
interesting if they drop literally every single thing.
Okay, we're back onto the bottom left map. Gonna sail up past Squash Base. We'll be home. The sun is going down though. Now, I don't know for sure, but I think it's still wheat to breed these guys. And I do know you can shear them and they'll turn into regular cows, but I don't know why you would want to do that.
Yeah, that'd probably not be the greatest thing. I thought if you shoot them, they'd like retain their color and they'd like lose like a mushroom that was coming off their back. And then like grow the mushroom
How
back
it used
like a
to be,
sheep.
yeah, the mushroom would just pop off and they turn into a regular cow. Sailing in the pitch black. Oh, this shader, all you get is like moonlight. So it's like the ground is blackness. All I can see is the silhouette where the sky hits things.
Was this closer to normal Minecraft experience? Actually, though, I think even in normal Minecraft experience, you can just turn the
Like you can
brightness
just
up.
see things. Once the moon rises, you'll get moonlight, so you can actually
It is
see
a
things.
it is a black moon tonight. I think we have like melons to the point where somebody could afford to just do melons at the regular price when I'm not around. Alright, next up, more netherite. Or actually, maybe... Nope, I can't. I kinda wanted to get some wood. But inventory's full. I can go back for some. I'm kind of critically low on wood right now. Running out of room. Well, I've been running out of room for a long time. Good enough. Alright, let's go get some wood. There's lunch cuts. You know what, since it's nighttime, rather than going out for wood right now, I'm going to hopefully get javelins thrown at my face. That's the goal. I don't know their spawning rule, but I feel like I wouldn't really run into them very much in the very deep sea. I feel like they spawn on land that's kind of like shallow in the water.
I've seen a couple in the deep ocean, but not very often. I feel like they spawn more around you when you're on land. I don't know. Maybe there's a mob check thing where if it checks if you're on land to spawn things, or if it just looks around you.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that I've had plenty of times where I was just traveling in a boat and then suddenly my boat's gone because javelin's been thrown at it.
All right, we're just south of the base now. Passing squash site. Or we already passed squash site, actually. We'll be showing up before the sun rises, I think. What are we going to do with these cows? Just like lead them into the pen somewhere?
Figure we might want to just transform like all of our cows into those cows because the real cows. I guess we'd still want to keep a few real cows.
I mean, like I said, use shears so you can untransform them.
Oh, true. So you don't need to keep any. Oh, we found a dude. The first one we found. He's not throwing a trident at me though, so he's not important. What is going on out here? I think I wasn't supposed to find this.
Uh-oh, what you finding? That's I just passed like a creepy little cave at the end of our like stone beach. There's two perfectly placed torches and a 1x2 hole, and sitting right outside of it is a skeleton horse. Like, come on in. Enter the tunnel. What have you discovered, Yaman?
I'm not
Something you
sure.
can't say.
Actually, you know what? I think that I've just wrapped all the way around and found... Yeah, I think I'm actually close to the base again. Yeah, this is just Waiki's house. Oh, we're burning nightlight. I'm gonna keep... Oh, wait, no, there is a thing out here. This is what I saw earlier. What is this? The giant square? Yeah.
You weren't supposed to see this. Oh,
Should have put
jeez.
up a curtain or something.
I know, right? I try to make it like where you guys couldn't see it. Yeah.
Go away.
I almost missed it.
I know.
Actually, I saw it and then I unsaw it.
You
And
know
I
what's
was-
funny is I was telling her like I'm gonna build some map art like not too far, but like where I think they don't really explore, and next thing you know, here you are exploring on this side. So
You're kind of way
Just
too
looking
close
for
to
drown.
Waiki's house.
huh?
You're kind of way too close to Waiki's house.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think Waikiki comes this way anyways. Like it's just a vast ocean, so it's like no one's
I
gonna
think-
really come out.
I think you might
No
even
lie,
Is that what that
technically be
thing
what I
was?
visible
I
from
saw it
Waiki's
last time I
house.
played.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well,
we
I
thought
guess
it was the start of Visum's giant pirate ship or
no. It's
something.
it's just map art.
I literally just told him like 10 minutes ago that somebody's gonna find it because he built it too close to her house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right next to her house is the iron vein in that
Ah.
ocean. That's what that big pillar is sticking out of the water.
You can see the
Uh,
pillar from here. Oh, you built it within view of the pillar.
Because I took Squash there
You
yesterday,
just
the day before.
I just saw the
And we're
pillar
both like, what is that? I don't know.
No thinking.
there. I just saw the pillar there. Oh man, I am so smart.
It's like you've been lost in Desert for days. Like, there's no people anywhere. And you turn around, you're behind Walmart. The guy just like walks out with like a bag of garbage and throws the dumpster and walks back in.
It's
Okay,
the one guy.
I have an idea. Just don't pretend. Let's rewind this and pretend we never saw this. How's that?
Sounds good. I'd probably forget anyways. I already kind of did. I didn't
It,
know what
it
Yama was
almost
talking
happened
about.
because I saw it, and then I looked at Waiki's house. And I'm like, oh, that's just Waiki's house. And then I was about to leave, and I'm like, no, that's the thing I saw.
Yeah. It's Waiki's house. It's
Wait a
Waiki's
minute.
house. Oh gosh.
As soon as you started saying something about it, him and I like started looking each other in like each
Like,
other's
uh-oh.
eyes, like they know about it.
And then you like had a reprieve when I found Waiki's house.
It's when you said it's a big square. I was like, oh damn, they found it.
It could have randomly gone in basically two directions only. So anybody who would be driving a boat along the shoreline from the start of the base would have a 50% chance of finding that.
I thought this was the path least taken.
I think there was also a 50% chance that I would have gotten confused between the two things and settled on the fact that it was Waiki's house.
It's okay. Well, I'm making a map art for us. I plan. Huh? Okay. Well,
It's map art.
it's a map art. It's a map art for us.
I'm actually excited for it because I think it's going to be a really good place for me to find tridents.
Oh, because it's creating the little shadow to like spawn underwater creepers.
Yes.
I gotcha.
So I can add the new map to the map wall.
Ooh. So, Katz, is your your map floor? Is it with zoomed in maps?
I don't think so. Also, Yaman, look. This little blue nub.
Oh, yeah, that would be really hard to find unless you're just really scanning the ocean. So we can,
So, oh,
yeah.
so on the southern part of the map art, there's like this little pillar with the map itself. So when I add to it, I just update it with when I'll take the map off and then I'll just update it as I go, I guess.
And you can also put like a glass pane on it to freeze it at some point when you're ready to. There's a way to
To,
protect the map art forever.
to freeze it? You mean like freeze it from lightning
You can lock
hitting
the
it?
map so it will never change.
Oh, that's right. Okay, locking the map. Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to put down some like on the corners, like just outside the corners, some lightning
You mean like
rods.
lightning rods? Yeah. So I thought that too. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because there's just so much burnable stuff on this.
Yeah, the whole thing's just gonna. Uh-oh. I reckon that's the reckoning again.
I reckon that's right.
I think that we're reaching the point where we're not scared of the reckoning anymore. But then it's gonna be like all of a sudden, like there's gonna be like I don't know, some crazy stuff's gonna happen, and then we're gonna learn on that day. We're gonna learn what the reckoning's all about.
The thing though is that as long as nobody comes within this render distance, like it'll be safe from the storms, and usually people don't come this way. So that's why I built in the ocean as well because there's not that many people who come out to the ocean, especially when it's like thundering and stuff.
I guess simply for the fact that we don't have that many people playing all the time. But I think that
Yeah,
if we added more people,
yeah,
that
yeah.
you'd have like a 12% chance of flying over it if you go anywhere randomly or flying within view of it.
Yeah, because at the heart of our server here, the four corners, it is just north.
But I guess maybe part of the part of the fun was to see how close you could possibly set it up where nobody notice it.
Yeah, that was the fun part of it, but I guess the fun's over.
It looks like a jelly bean floating in the ocean.
Now you guys know why I needed so much wool or carpet.
Guess I can go ahead and clear some of these sheepers.
Yeah, but I think I just need white right now to fill the top part. But I already started doing just wool blocks. So what I'm doing is I'm bouncing back from the community house to Waiki's farm, just getting the white wool blocks, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, accidentally placing all the wolves down.
Wow, the lava is still going. It's already. It was on its last bucket. I had like 7 of them I shoved in there before I left. My furnace machine was still running.
Boop. Maybe you can have like a bunch of lava buckets flowing into the fuel zone.
You can. I know that.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah, if you
didn't know
put
you
things
could.
from the top, it goes into the smelting. If you put things to the side, it goes into the fuel. If you come down here and look at my furnace, it's very slow because I only have it set up to 1 blast furnace.
All right.
I'm at the bottom of the stairs that you can get to.
gonna put this wool away before I go down the stairs. Yeah, I think it would have been a lot funnier had I actually seen that thing and then saw Waiki's house and then kept on going and not realize that I actually already seen it. And then we could go back and look at my stream and see that I saw it without realizing it. I don't. Where's this?
All right, I shouldn't have done that. I ate a chorus fruit, and now I'm in a cave system underneath the house.
My girlfriend says that you're in on the secret and you can't tell anybody, but I don't think she realizes that you're streaming, so everybody knows. It's not much
Only
of a
the
secret
true
now.
Yaman fans.
Only the true fans, because I only have a couple viewers right now, and I think maybe one of them or two of them might be all from you guys.
Are you streaming, Buster?
No.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm lost in a cave, but I've done it. I've teleported into. Where am I? Oh, I've teleported into the tree farm. Weird. Did you find it yet, Yaman?
No. I thought it was going to be in that little cave that I already dug up. I thought that's where you were putting
No,
it.
farther.
All right. I saw a bunch of melons and pumpkins, so I started harvesting. Oh, anyways, I started harvesting.
It's not much to look at. It's actually rather hidden. I could fully hide it if I just placed some blocks in the wall.
Just beyond the cursed room.
Yep,
So here's
the
where you get it from.
Lava's doing good.
I almost feel like you... I guess it's close enough. It's pretty close. But you still have to carry, like, buckets, like, here to there. I guess if you have, like, a handful of buckets...
I just fill up... I've got, like, 7 of them. I just shove them in that top right chest.
You're going through just one blast furnace, which I guess is fine.
Right. It'd definitely be faster if I had multiple, but I didn't know how long I was going to be gone on that trip.
And there's like, there's probably no reason that you would ever need more than an entire box of iron in one trip. Would there be?
Right.
Maybe.
This is all the stuff that I brought back in that shulker box from the mine. That's basically the profit we made.
Ooh.
Just from me and Squash that one time.
Man, that's a pretty big load.
We were down
Especially
there for
the
quite a while.
I've kind of maybe, I usually always grab the lapis whenever I find it. This is just your dripstone, just to collect more dripstone right here?
Yep. Don't you can like make dripstone out of dripstone?
I don't
maybe
think so. I think you actually have to do it that way.
You have to go and collect these blocks?
You can buy the blocks, but you can't turn the blocks back into this without,
Can you turn these into the blocks, though?
You can turn these into the blocks, but it's probably a lot easier to just buy the blocks.
So I can just make more of these. Because that was the thing, because I only had so many.
Yeah, you can't make more of the
actual blocks.
Oh, the blocks was what it was. I'll go buy some blocks. I know where I can buy a bunch of blocks. Since you're just starting out over there, you'll be boosted up quite a bit if you don't have to combine 4 to make a new one. And I can also buy some more quartz while I'm over there. Gotta bring some money. All the world's problems solved with money. Yeah, I've got way too many melon boxes.
I thought it would be funny if I stood at the bottom of the stairs, and when you walked towards me, I ate a fruit and teleported into one of the rooms. What happened is I teleported down under the base into the cave where I blew up earlier.
Actually, I don't want to carry any more melons. I just want more money. Alright, I'm off to the village. It's been a while since I've been over there. There might be a lot more masons than there used to be, because I know I put in a bunch of beds. Kind of funny though, I went out to look for a place that had to like find tridents, and I found a place that's going to be perfect for finding tridents. How about that? Just not ready yet.
Oh, I'm working on it. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on it.
Wonder how much experience is sitting in that blast furnace now.
I've got 32 dripstone blocks already.
Oh.
Probably a lot of experience, I'd imagine. I almost think that it might be a good idea to have multiple blast furnaces just for the sake of splitting the XP. But then again, XP is pretty easy to come by with villagers. Like, you can just buy glass. I wonder if I should buy brown glazed terracotta. Probably not. We're not that rich. It'd be interesting to see what this librarian could offer. What the hell? Okay, so this librarian from the city, he has a mending book for 9 emeralds, and I just taught him how to be an apprentice level trader by buying some more bookshelves from him. And his second book trade that he came up with is, wait for it, mending. He sells mending, and then he sells mending, but 28 emeralds.
I've got the mending, and I've got premium mending. You laugh now, but when I'm out of regular mending, you're gonna want this premium.
I feel like I should keep trading with him, and then
yeah,
well,
comes up with more mending.
in the end, I'm going to buy a name tag from him, and that name tag I'm going to change to Steve Jobs.
Even better because you buy the name tag from him.
Yeah. Because a regular name tag wouldn't be compatible. Wait, what? Oh, I guess I didn't buy nearly as many bookshelves as I expected.
All right, well, I still got work in the morning, nap or not, so I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Guys, see you.
Bye.
See you, Buster.
Bye.
Don't forget to feed the mushrooms every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. Smite 4? That's interesting.
I
Smite
have
4.
suspicious stew. Do you want it?
There's a suspicious stew that we've given. You feed him like a dandelion, and then it gives you like saturation. I think it's the best saturation in the game.
Because I just realized I have suspicious stew in like in my inventory thing.
But the question is, which suspicious stew do you have? Most of them are bad.
Wait. Oh, wait, do you have to eat it to find out?
Yes.
Oh boy. Can I die?
I don't think any of them. Well, hold on. Yeah, I don't think any of them kill you.
Alright, let's find out. Oh, I'm not even hungry. I have to run around real quick.
Jumping helps. I need to find an anvil. I did not bring my electric.
Like doing drugs. Like, I feel like the way you're describing this, it's like you don't know the outcome.
No, it's like taking a handful of random pills.
Right. Which is the same thing as exactly what I said.
Oh God.
Wait, I'm jumping and running all over, and I'm still like, I just want to try this stew.
It'd be interesting if it had the nausea effect.
Oh no, I'm so sick of that effect from the Reckoning.
I think you can get the effect from the pufferfish, I've heard. I've never actually eaten a pufferfish, apparently. Otherwise, I would have known that.
I think I have a pufferfish too, but I'm not wanting to try that one. I'll only try the stew.
I never tried the pufferfish because somebody told you that it just killed you.
Okay, because that's what I was thinking, is that it's just going to kill me. So that's why I was like, I'm not going to try it. Okay, wait. Okay, let's try the stew. I have a jump boost. Ooh, I'm jumping really high.
Ooh, I wonder if it's jump boost too. Probably only lasts like 6 seconds though.
Like 8 seconds.
That's actually alright. That's pretty good. Did you get that from a farmer villager?
Actually, like if you swim out from like where I built my house, like underwater, there is a pirate ship that no one explored, and it was in one of the chests.
Oh. Ah, so now
Yeah.
that you've tried it, it's consumed. So the fun is over.
Now I'm gonna keep on looking for suspicious stews.
I've got 3 farmer villagers, and they all. I don't know if they all sell 2 sets of suspicious stew. I never tried any of them.
I have a question though. Like, so suspicious stew, is it like a random effect, or is it like?
Well, the suspicious stew, each one is different, and you just don't know which one you have until you drink it. But like, if you get them from the same place, like a villager that sells suspicious stew, the slot that they sell that suspicious stew from will give you the same suspicious stew every time.
I gotcha.
I guess I'll try out these stews and see what happens. Actually, did I name one of these villagers? I should use the named villager, otherwise I won't know.
I feel like I started a suspicious stew trend.
Now we gotta like hashtag it and put it on Instagram.
Hashtag trending, hashtag Minecraft suspicious stew.
Yeah, good morning to ya. I just wish that stuff like that stacked. Because it's just like an inventory item that doesn't stack. It's just not very good.
It doesn't seem like very useful either. I mean, if it only lasts like a couple seconds, then you don't even know what you're gonna get. So it's kind of really hard to want to keep that in your inventory.
Yeah, well, you do know
Someone's
what you're gonna
salty.
get
They
if
don't
you
have a suspicious stew.
buy it from a specific person.
The popcorn you eat is very salty.
I like salt. Good for you.
I don't think that's good for the cholesterol though.
So I ate a suspicious stew and it didn't tell me anything.
Wait, nothing happened?
Something happened, but it like disappeared so fast I didn't know. I think it might be the good sign.
Oh, I clicked on the thing right away, so I saw what it was.
Oh, I got a jump boost. So Frank, on his second one, he sells a jump boost. I didn't actually have any time to test it out. What is this, Frank? I think usually the first suspicious two I've heard is a bad effect, and the second one is often a good effect. Alright, let's see what the first one is. Ooh, I got night vision. So that guy's got 2 good effects. But I mean, it's only 6 seconds, so it's like... I guess it could be sort of useful, like you're in a cave and you don't have potions yet, and you're like, oh, now I can look around this cave and see where the diamond is for 6 seconds, which that would actually be kind of useful.
Wait, I didn't even realize that there was a potion for night vision.
Oh yeah, actually, does it last 8 minutes? If you put the redstone in, I think it might. I suppose before I test, well, I could see if the suspicious stew is worth it before putting a name on these guys. Alright, so I gotta like watch this real quick. Dang it, it goes away just like that, instant. I think that's the good one though. Because there's one that gives you like the most saturation of any food in the entire game. And it lasts for like 1/3 of a second. So you don't know. You wouldn't know that you got the saturation unless you
That's
like looked really quick.
ridiculous.
Well, I think that the saturation effect actually gives you like a lot of saturation, and yeah, it's not
A
something that you can
third of a
see.
second?
Well, it doesn't give you
right.
like it gives you an effect of saturation for 1/3 of a second, but I think it actually puts into your saturation like a whole bunch of extra saturation that's not included in the duration of the effect. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to move my mouse fast enough to see what that was.
I guess I gotta admit. Oh.
I never even got around to doing any nether mining. I guess first things first, I should put these dripstone blocks somewhere where Buster Beast will run into them. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, I think he, Buster Beast hid his smelting room so that somebody wouldn't go in and steal the XP. That makes sense. I had a box down there. You should find that. Actually, I'm going to spread out the dripstone blocks across the entire chest to make it look bigger. If I can do another set of trades, yes I can. Oh man, this inventory is stuffed. I gotta go name Steve Jobs. I forgot about that. Okay, once I do these trades, I'll go finish that job. And maybe buy some more quartz. It sure is nice seeing Lunchkatz's initial house every time I walk into town.
Wait, say it again?
It's nice seeing your house, your original house,
Oh
every
yeah, I'm
time I
still
walk
working on.
into town.
I'm still expanding the map that's underneath. I got most of it. I'm getting most of it done. It's still like it needs a lot more work. Did
You
work
know
on-
what happens when you get a girlfriend? You kind of just like abandon old stuff.
I haven't abandoned my map
Yet.
project.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I'm expanding the map art that's on the floor still, which is kind of like it's a lot.
Should I fall in the lava? Look.
Ooh, I can buy more dripstone block, and that's actually one of the cheapest things you can buy. Oh, I just went through all my money almost. Hard to believe I didn't bring enough money for this. Brought like 3 stacks. Oh, he wants my andesite real bad. I'm not gonna do it. I don't have the kind of andesite to just throw it all away. We do have a lot of masons now. Anybody needs blocks of quartz, the village nearest to the spawn point, they got a lot of people selling quartz. I think I gotta break out the ender chests. Pull out the real money. Oh dang, level 40. Suppose I ought to spend that XP. I think I need to save one more villager for the purpose of selling crops, because I'm spending money so fast right now that I could definitely run out. That guy have a trident? We have to investigate. Looks like he maybe... No trident. I hear that in river biomes, there's a greater chance for those guys to spawn the drowned. But the river biome is so small that you've got a greater chance, but at the same time, less chance because there's less places. I suppose if you were to like transform a river into an ocean, then you'd have like the best of both worlds. But maybe it wouldn't count. Maybe if it wasn't originally an ocean biome, maybe putting water there won't cause drown to spawn. I'm not sure. I think I'll bring the block of quartz back with me, but I might leave the terracotta. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get around to any nether mining today. I think I should go do a little bit. I've been saying I'm going to do it this whole night, and it just never happened. You can get a whole stack of 64 dripstone from these guys with just 16 emeralds. Alright, I do believe that is a full load. I'm gonna check out Lunchkatz's floor since we were talking about it. Yeah, it definitely needs to be evenly lit. Make it seamless.
Wait, he literally just like walked away.
I was talking about his map. It's not evenly lit, so there's like weird seams along the whole thing, but it's easily solved with glow squid ink.
The one in his house.
Yeah. Cat's house looks kind of cool on this map. Looks just as modern on this map as it does in real life.
Cat's cool. Cat's house looks awesome.
Wow, with these paths and stuff connecting like our village to the community home and then connecting like you guys' new waterfront home. It really looks.
Yeah, we had to connect those two.
It looks
Mostly because like I was getting lost everywhere.
like a
I
SimCity
play on a
thing going on.
MacBook, so it took me like a week to figure out how to pull up the coordinates on here.
I've got a trick for that. I just never use coordinates.
I was trying to figure out what level I was on because I mine a lot and I wanted to know how low I was going.
Yeah, this map is really, really cool. Yeah, I sometimes use the coordinates for seeing my height. but not like to see where I am, but just to see like, am I at the correct level or something
Right,
specific?
that's like all I use it for.
It looks like this path needs to be completed from Waiki's house to the main base.
That's the one that bothers me is like I have to like swim in the water to get to her place.
There is a path, but it's like it doesn't go all the way to our paths. There's bridges. I made the first bridge a long time ago. But my bridge was kind of useless, and I never understood why. But seeing it on this map, it's because there's a river island. I would have had to make that second bridge before that bridge would have been useful, the first bridge.
How long have you guys had this server?
This server's only been around for, like, I guess a few months now. Not old. It's not old at all.
Oh, okay.
Our original server that we play on, our home server, is like a 10-year-old server.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep, it was basically my family server. And then
Are you guys still active on that one?
we haven't been lately, but we intend to be. But we've just been kind of nurturing the viewer SMP lately.
Right.
Oh, I can see the map art in here as well. So that would have kind of given it away. You could have hid it in here. One, by taking like the map next to it and copying it, and then plopping it down. And then none would be the wiser. Because it would just be like another blue one. It'd be the wrong blue one, but it would be a blue one. The other way to do it would be to replace it with a...
Are you still looking in his house?
Yeah. Put a glass pane on it to make it permanent.
He's talking about how you could have hidden your map art on there.
Hidden?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, there's water in my tunnel.
Nice.
Hold up.
Looks like the map floor is not quite far enough to see the what's it called? The entrance to the end. I wonder how far the map would have to actually go to reach that. Probably quite a bit farther than it is. I think it's pretty good the way it is, to be honest.
Yeah, it seems like it's a little farther than that.
Yeah, I'd imagine maybe it might even be twice the distance that you have here. That'd be kind of out of control. I feel like though, if I was designing a map floor, I would probably like not even bother to finish the walls at all. Just for the fact that I was probably going to expand it. And make it on its own level and there'd be no decorations around it. Really interesting though to look around at all this stuff in this resolution.
Oh, yeah, I saw the idea. A friend had showed me a picture of his friend made a base and he made the floor like a map.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I wanted to give that a try and see how I can do it. Because I always loved mapping things, so I like doing world maps because it just looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I guess you still have room for a lot more mapping, but I think a lot of where your mapping is going to be is just water.
Yeah,
that's a lot of maps
actually,
to make.
It's actually kind of difficult because the thing is that it's a lot of water, so it's like I have to make sure that it's the right spot because it's just blue. So the way I kind of like figure out which map goes where is obviously the map ID.
Oh, the map ID? How does that tell you? I thought that's just a sequential number.
Yeah, pretty much. So so I'll know because it counts.
You know where you were going. I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. but I think that that could throw you off as well, because I think like if all the maps of a particular type get deleted, or you wouldn't really have a problem with this, but like there could be like a map 40, and there could be an open slot for 39, so you'd end up with like map 39, and then you'd end up with map 41.
Well, yeah, like let's say if I disassemble the whole map, yeah, putting it all together would be like super hard. But as long as I map it as I go and place it right away and just don't mess with it, it'll be fine, if it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, they might
But
not be
yeah.
sequential. They'll always be, each one will be greater than the previous one, as long as you do them at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah, because it's like I could like if some you could tell like the numbers are already like mixed like everywhere. So because I'm doing it in a weird way, so it's not like from corner to corner. It's from like center to like around, so it's gonna be funky. And then you got to take in consideration like everybody else is making maps, so it's probably just adding the numbers.
Yeah. I think there used to be a thing where like you were limited in the total number of maps you could make in a server, and it was a really small limit. I think they finally solved that. But I kind of come from a mindset of 10 years ago where it's like, oh, I'd like to make a map room, but the game doesn't really support it. Now I think it's totally fine. Well, am I supposed to get out of the map? There, I see it. Yeah, I think installing the continuity mod has helped a lot. Being able to see glass not as individual pieces, but as one giant piece. A very, very minor effect, but it has a large impact on looking at people's builds, especially modern builds. Alright, I gotta dump this inventory, and getting close to my bedtime, but I keep talking about this netherite mining. I gotta do some. Well, there's a new baby villager. I think I have to make new boxes soon. I also think I've accidentally put away some things that I shouldn't have put away. Oh, I never named Steve Jobs. Darn it. Well, I can't. I gotta go back to the village and name Steve Jobs. No choice about that. I hope I can find him, though. He could be anywhere. Oh, there's a new cat chest. But I think my bedroom is going to grow just based on the number of chests that I need. Oh, did Cat not put this chest here? I almost feel like these pumpkins and melons are growing too fast. Hard to keep up with them. And I actually do have to cut them down. Otherwise the villagers will get stuck because I don't actually have a side path for them to travel through. Man, I'm level 45. I gotta use that XP. We are not late enough in the server's life for me to get up to like level 100 without using my enchants. Although I don't think I'm actually going to really do much enchanting. I think what I really need to do with this XP is buy books and combine them. But actually enchanting would work too. That reminds me, I've not been buying armor and weapons from my dudes. This guy never really gives me good deals. I mean, they are kind of good. 11 emeralds for an axe. 9 emeralds for a pickaxe. I guess I should accept the prices. Because, I mean, this is a steal. As much as I don't want to pay 9 emeralds for a fortune pickaxe, better than using real diamonds. And I have the money. Okay. Let's go find Steve Jobs. We're on a mission. This time we're not gonna forget about the reason we went there. But I will bring more money. Hey look, it's Cat. Which cat? Cats and cat. Just take it and don't say anything. Sounds like we're doing something shady, like there's some kind of like backrooms deal going on.
Cat's out of the bag.
Do you pronounce your own name Lunch Katsu? Or do you pronounce it Lunch Cats?
Some people call me Lunch or Katsu. However's fine.
The reason I say cats, because like, is it based on like a Japanese food or something?
So actually, when I first, so it was kind of a process of a name, but I just wanted. So originally, I had a different in-game name I went by, but I changed it to like Lunch because I love this guy. His name was like Lunchbox, so I put Lunch, and then after I had my last name was like Clouda, so I wanted to change that, and I put Katsu, and then it turned out Katsu was a Japanese dish, so
Oh,
guess that's kind of how it all turned out.
makes sense.
I know, yeah, yeah, it's kind of a weird name way to come up with a name, but I kind of made up Katsu, and I didn't even know that Katsu was actually like Japanese.
Yeah, I think in Japanese they pronounce it just like cats, without like you wouldn't really hear the U.
Yeah, so that's why it's kind of hard sometimes, like whether to know like whether you're talking to cat or me
If I'm
because
talking
you
to
say
you.
Kats. Yeah, because you
Right.
say Kats, and I'm like, is he talking to me or is he talking to cat? You know?
I suppose I could try to like sound it out.
Yeah. Well, you could say Katsu. It's fine. Oh, to me, it's cat. It's fine. I mean, I still call it Katsu, but if you remember, I guess the way the Japanese say it, then it's,
It feels weird to say it as katsu when I know that then it's not that. Something different.
yeah, I know.
Okay, so we have Steve Jobs over here with his mending and his mending plus. We're gonna go ahead and get him named. Boom, Steve Jobs. He can bring you the same mending as last year, but now it's more expensive. Alright, so I've got one more task for the night. Gotta mine that nether. It's already 121 though, so it might not be a very long amount of time that I'll be mining that nether. Probably need to carry that elytra with me, otherwise I just never use it. Maybe it's okay that I don't use it. I never really much liked using the elytra anyways. Like, with rockets anyways. Rockets make it too OP. I remember the old times when elytra just came out and you couldn't use rockets. And like a lot of the fun was like building a nice tower that you could jump off of. Or a launching mechanism. Or just finding a good hill where you can just like fly anywhere, whenever. Kind of, I guess it doesn't take away. I mean, it gives you more power, more capability. But at the same time, what it does is it takes away from other things. Suddenly that train track that you made, not like all that great anymore. Actually, train tracks were destroyed a long time ago. Like, they ruined train tracks when they added sprinting, basically. They really needed to do something. They still need to do something about train tracks. I think they need to make like a golden, like a minecart, but it's made out of gold. And it like has no speed limit. They actually tried to fix minecarts at one point. But what they did was they like made it so you could make it go faster. But they also made it so like if it was going too fast and you hit a corner, that you would fly off. Which is silly because like Minecraft, everything's in boxes, so you can't like make a banked corner. It's not a thing. But they need to go back to the drawing board on that. Maybe even like do the whole stupid banking thing where it flies off with the golden minecart.
I think what they need to do is do an end update, really, because nobody really wants to go to the end. There's no like wanting to go to the end besides the dragon,
And then getting some
Electros, and some shulkers, and that's it. And once you have all that, you don't really want to go back to the end at all for anything.
Yeah, it's really boring there. There's nothing there. Like, actually, there's in cities, and I've never even found one, and I was flying a long distance. I guess it's supposed to be sparse, but I mean, it's a little too sparse. Feels like my hotbar is missing something. I don't know what I'm missing. I think it's probably fine. Worst case scenario, when I find out what I'm missing, I'll just go back to my stream and I will just do the depth, or what kind of first search is it? Binary search, where you just keep splitting it in half over and over again until you find where you lost the item. Very effective, a little bit annoying to do. Alright. Final task of the day. We'll do some mining. Hey, Suzanne. Thank you for the like. Up we go. Gotta go up before you can go down. I don't mind those thorny plants so much anymore. Now that I've got mending on all of my stuff. That's the biggest problem with like thorn bushes. That it starts eating your armor away. Okay, I don't know where to mine. I guess right here seems like a good start. I don't know why it's so messy in here. I guess it's because of the lava. Yeah. Oops. I don't really need very much more ancient debris. I've got enough to fulfill my obligation with the pirate ship. But if I were to die and lose the netherite that I have, I will not be able to replace it again. Not like last time. So, building up a bit of a backlog would be good, so that way if I die it's not like the end of the world. On the other hand, like, you don't actually need netherite. I think the one thing that netherite really shines for me, well, I guess there's a couple things. The main strength of the netherite is being able to make a netherite smite sword, Smite 5, which will one-shot most things, most zombies, even without a critical hit. But beyond that, the fact that it doesn't get destroyed in lava and it doesn't take damage from lava. Which, if you fall in lava and you're wearing full protection gear, you're going to be pretty well protected, almost to the point where you can just like sit in that lava and just keep eating and not die. You actually will die eventually. You won't be able to keep up with the damage eating in lava, but it's close. It's close. And if you carry one more additional piece of netherite equipment, or you make one of your netherite pieces of equipment to be fire protection 4, you will actually have enough fire protection to where you can just stay in that lava as long as you have food remaining to eat. So at that point you don't have to even carry around like potions of fire resistance anymore, because you're already resistant. It does make a lot of noise though. It's a little bit like, I guess harrowing is what I would describe it as it feels like you're in a lot of danger when you're not. But once you get used to it, it actually lowers your fear of lava a lot. That's why I don't really worry too much when I'm like spleefing the lava as I'm mining out here. Because I know that if it actually does hit me, I'm gonna be fine. I think I need to make another set of maybe boots. And they will have like Frostwalker on them, as well as fire protection. And they'll mainly be for the nether. That's what I have on my home server. Because you kind of need 2 sets of boots anyways, like if you want to have Frostwalker and Depth Strider at the same time. But you might as well differentiate those shoes in another way. Shoes aren't necessarily the best thing to choose because, like, to get a fully upgraded pair of shoes, there's a lot of enchantments on there. But in terms of, like, inventory space, the number of slots that you need, you get a little bit of a advantage slot-wise in using shoes. As long as you can afford to actually make those shoes. It's the way to go. And it actually kind of makes sense as like a nether item anyways, because you could walk around on magma block without holding shift. And when you have Frostwalker 2, you won't take any damage. No damage ticks. I kind of wonder though if like you're wearing full protection and you're like standing on magma block, I think the amount of damage it does per tick is very, very low. Ooh, we found some forbidden cinnamon rolls. Needed that to happen before we could log out. Oh man, I got distracted by the forbidden cinnamon rolls. Maybe I'll catch my train of thought. Actually, I should dig a little bit more because that could be still down there more. Oh yeah, the damage ticks. So, in Minecraft... Uh-oh, we got a reckoning happening. I think you can only take one set of damage per tick. And I think they don't like add up. I think maybe it takes the first type of damage that happened during the tick. So like if you get hit by like a really, really weak effect of the magma block, but then you also get hit by like a brute axe. Hey Keanu, thanks for the like. If it happened in the same tick, you're basically going to take almost no damage at all, because you're only taking the damage from the magma block tick. And then the tick from the brute hitting you with his axe is going to get fully cancelled. But kind of got to rely on luck there, because a tick is like, I think there's like 20 ticks per second. So, how many is that, like 50 milliseconds? That means as long as you get hit within 50 milliseconds of getting that magma block tick, then you're not going to take much damage at all. But still, having an item to make your magma block not do anything is nice. Half of the whole thing is like the way it stuns you and makes noise and startles you. So it makes that go away. That's actually the biggest thing, like when you're swimming in lava. Like you're taking all these damage hits, all these ticks, and it feels like things are going really wrong and that you're not going to survive. Then you remember you got that full protection equipment and maybe the fire piece, and you can calmly get out. You just gotta not panic. I guess it's kind of like swimming in real life. Stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, man. You'd think there'd be like a way to kind of do that in Minecraft. Like, you'd think if you like get caught on fire, you could like press shift really fast, like a whole bunch, and make it like run out of fire sooner. Like that would make sense. Something you could do other than just like burn and burn and burn. I mean, I guess they have options. You can use, what is it, like a splash, just a straight splash potion. I guess it's not even a splash potion, it's called a splash water bottle. Like if you make a potion, but you don't actually make a potion, you just make the water bottle and then put gunpowder in it, then you get a splash water bottle. And I think you can throw that at yourself and put your fire out, like even if you're like in the nether. Where's my shovel? There it is. Cat showed me a way to put the fire out in the nether using the bucket of powdered snow. But the powdered snow, you actually have to like, you gotta go collect it from somewhere where you can get powdered snow, which in my opinion is kind of harder. Good night. It's kind of harder to do that. versus just making the potion, because you can make the potion anywhere. You just have to have like a little like a water source and bottles and the potion stand and some gunpowder, and you get the potion. And I don't even really know how you get the good night, man. I don't even know how you can like get the powdered snow like in a renewable way. I assume that it'll just like collect in areas where powdered snow is, but maybe that's not the case. I haven't actually done much research on powdered snow. But I know that splash bottle water is totally renewable. And I think it can even... I guess a powdered snow probably would affect more than one person. Anybody who can fit in that block. Which would be like the same as the splash water potion. I do believe there was a short period of time in Minecraft where the splash water potion, it actually caused a splash of like flowing water. And that was a really cool effect, and it was a way that you could get flowing actual water in the nether. And it was kind of OP. I don't remember for certain if it was like an actual release of Minecraft or if it was like a beta release. It might have been a beta release. But it seems like I remember being in the real thing. But yeah, you could just like splash some water in the nether, and like if you you could have a machine that just keeps splashing it over and over again, and you could have just like a waterfall or something. Just like have a permanent waterfall as long as it doesn't run out in the nether. It'd be actually really, really good for not the permanent waterfall, but just having the ability to splash that water. You can just like change all the lava into obsidian, so you can like make a bridge or travel really quickly. Never actually did it though. Like I think I played with it a little bit, but I never actually like made the large area that's obsidian. Because I didn't think they were going to take it away. Probably would have if I would have known. I don't even know if like the server that I play on was quite old enough. Will you go to Yaman? Soon-ish. Yeah, my 10-year-old server was not the first server I ever had. And it was not the first time I played Minecraft either. I think I even played Minecraft on Xbox before I played on my own server. The first server I made with my cousin, and we kind of stopped playing that server. I don't know why. And then when I finally got back into Minecraft again, instead of reusing that server, which actually I should have done, I should have just reused that server. It's a little bit sad that I didn't. It had like a cool spawn that was inside a jungle, and like on the next server I made, we didn't find a jungle for ages and ages. I didn't understand the value when I made my second server of just like moving to a new location and keeping everything you have. And I valued more the ability to like have new biomes and stuff, like near spawn. Like when I made that next server, I made it in a place with the acacia trees, the savannah. Yeah, I kept re-rolling until I ended up in the savannah. It would have been nice if I would have kept the, I mean, I still have the original server somewhere. I don't know where, though, so it's kind of like not having it. We didn't do much on that server. We were really just barely learning about Minecraft at that time. That was right when Jungle was first released, and we spawned right in a jungle, and it was really scary. It was like dark and everything. Oh, my inventory is full. I think that's a good sign. I've picked up only 2 ancient debris. Surprisingly. It was better than 0. I gotta find my way back home. That wasn't too hard. I'm in the nether now. You mean the mushroom biome? I thought I remember seeing... Yeah. Maybe I snuck past you without you realizing it. That's it was there too. Hey Clade, what's happening, man? I'm gonna be ending my stream soon. But I gotta find a place to log out. Actually, where should I log out? What did I spend most of my time doing today? I was working on the villagers. I had to reroll a lot on those villagers. I even have another villager ready to reroll. I did a lot of trading. I messed around in the town. I remember one thing in particular. Oh, never mind. I can't do that because Buster Beast had blocked off his smelter. I could have showed you the smelter, but I can't do that because it's hidden. I didn't really build anything today. Oh. Mainly just trading and stuff, that's all I did. And I did a little bit of mining. Oh, I remember. The first thing I did was I made some improvements to the nether system so that I can more quickly get up and get down at the spawn point. And right here is my new portal. This portal takes me all the way up. Not a very cool screenshot location. Definitely a difference from what you normally see here. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the biggest thing I did today was I finished the equipment, the gifts that I was going to give to Deathany. But that doesn't make for a very cool screenshot, so we'll just we'll log out here.